Those and wrong one. There we go. Welcome to Zero Bad Ideas. I'm Jason. It's my birthday. We're having a board game stream, and I am joined by currently 4 people. You can see their names on the screen there, and when they talk, you'll even see their faces light up a little bit there. Although Luke's name is cut off because he has too long of a name.
What? I demand justice.
Sorry, I'm interrupted by a baby happening. What's happening,
If the bottle on the table is okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Or if she needs to eat human hands.
Well, if she wants to eat human hands, I'm not going to stand in her way, but the bottle is good.
The hunger for human hands never ends.
Yeah, on the screen it says plentiful or.
Oh.
On the game screen it's different. That's just my between the games screen, so it's fine.
That's fair.
Anyway, so we're playing Tabletop Simulator because I want to play board games, and that's how we're going to do it. And we are... There we go. We're playing, as you can see in the little picture-in-picture here, Dice Throne, which I quite like. It's a Yahtzee-style team combat game. And it's pretty good. So before we get into it, as always, I want to say make sure you follow Zero Bad Ideas on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, and zerobadideas.com for everything I just said and more. I write things on there sometimes, and that's that. So anyway, let's pop over to the game tab here. Do you each want to say hello to the no one watching?
Yes, hello. I am plentiful, full of organs. So many organs. I'll sell you something cheap.
Tell my wife I said hello.
I was dropping frames for a second. I seem to be okay now. I'm going to turn off my monitor capture and see if that helps it. Well, I guess we'll see. Okay, so I'm on a team with Luke, Shane, and Jason are on a team. Or sorry, I'm on a team with Head Pigeons, and Shane's on a team with Mr. Angelity. It's really confusing that your name on the table is different than the name in the screen, but like whatever.
Because my Steam account was made before all the others.
Yeah,
so
whatever. Can't be helped. Okay, so as I said, this is a Yahtzee style.
You can change your Steam name anytime you want.
Yeah, you can change Steam name. That's why I'm with Alt now.
I like my long name.
Why am I dropping frames?
Anyone downloading something?
What have I done differently? Nothing's happening. Just disable this. Can't close that, can't close that.
Whatever it takes, thy booty will be mine.
I wonder if it's that or this. Okay, we'll go with that. I don't know. It'll probably be fine once it's recorded, but live it might not be as watchable as I would like it to be. Okay, anyway. So, I said this is a Yahtzee-style combat game, played 2-on-2. We have 50 health to share between us. I don't know why you removed your health thing that I put between you. Up there. I'm going to turn off that. So set that to 50. I think you have to hit the button 50 times. I don't know if you can actually type a number.
You sure do.
So we have a very simple turn order card here. Upkeep phase, income phase, main phase.
Oh no, you can definitely type a number.
Combat, another main phase, and then discard phase. So upkeep phase is when any status effects take effect, which initially is nothing. Income phase, we will gain 1 CP, which is the counter that should be at 2 to start. I'll just set Jason's to 2. How do you... Yeah, whatever.
There.
Sure. Shane doesn't have 2. Okay. CP is what you use to play cards from your hand. So you'll get 1 CP and also draw 1 card automatically. main phase, you can play cards, which you spend, and then roll phase is when you roll your dice and activate powers, which we will cover when we get there. I forgot to check how many cards we start with. 4 cards. Everyone draw 4 cards. So mouse over your deck and hit number 4.
Wait, where's the number 4 show up?
The number 4 on your keyboard?
Shut up.
Okay.
Wait, are mine face up on everyone's screen?
No.
What's that?
I was
We-
wondering if my cards were face up on everyone's screen.
No, we can
No,
only
so
see the
when they're in your
backs of the
hand,
cards.
they are hidden.
Okay, one of my cards is face down though, so I can't flip it back up.
Hit F.
Yeah, press F when you mouse over it.
Oh, okay.
F's in chat, please.
There we go. Me and Luke
Jokers.
are Team Hearts, and you two are Team Jokers.
Oh, yes.
Alright,
Okay.
can I be Heath Ledger, at least?
Sure.
Can I be
Everyone-
Joaquin Phoenix?
I was gonna say, you're definitely walking in Phoenix.
Everyone roll 1 dice. Who goes first? So, Jason, if you box select your die, yeah, you can do that too. And press R, it'll roll it. So, I got a 3.
6
I got
versus
I got a
Pirate
6.
You both got a 6?
Yep.
Yeah.
Roll again then.
Roll off. 4.
4.
1.
Okay, so Luke can go first. So,
Hooray!
to play on teams, we can't just go around the table because that would mean that both players on the same team attack twice in a row.
Yes.
So let me just do this. So we'll say it would be Luke, then Shane, then me, then Jason, then Luke. Make sense?
Got it.
Mhm.
Yup.
Okay, I'm gonna leave that there for reference.
Yeah, you probably should.
We don't have a current player marker, so it'll just be. Oh, I can turn on turns. Oh, but it won't be smart enough to know what order we go in.
It will not.
No. Okay, so Luke goes first. Oh, I'm stuck
Okay.
on the.
Gain 1 CP and draw 1 card.
Yeah, so you have no upkeep phase. You gain CP, you draw a card.
Everyone starts with a 2?
Yeah.
Combat points? Okay.
I didn't realize that being on the same team means we can see each other's cards. That's cool.
Indeed.
You can
Your
see how my
cards
cards
are-
come from the first season of the game when they looked like crap.
Yeah, your cards are shitty, yo.
Yeah, your board is so much smaller and
I know. This is what season 1 looked like. So this game was made by one company, and then it was bought by a different company who made season 2, which is what your boards looked like. But now that company has had a Kickstarter to remake the first season of the game in the new style, and I have backed
is
that, and I'll get it this summer.
that is such board game fucking everything. All board games do this. They're all sold and bought by different companies.
All right.
There's also
so
2 new
main
characters, a
phase.
Treant and a Ninja.
So get to play ability upgrades, play main phase action cards, spell cards. Okay.
Yes. So there's cards you're never going to use. You can sell them for CP, which lets you buy cards and play cards later. Or you can play
Right.
whatever you can afford.
What's the difference between the star and the arrow on the card?
A star and an arrow?
So like,
An arrow is the upgrade. So if you want
Oh.
to upgrade one of your abilities, you need to spend that much CP.
Oh,
Right,
yeah.
okay.
A
The
The star is just the value. So if you want to sell that card, you get
No, star is
CP
an
or-
instant.
I do it by spending CP. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a hand
Stars are
maximum?
instants. Arrows are upgrades.
Is there a hand maximum?
There is not.
And I can play as many cards.
I don't think there's a. Oh wait, there is
Right.
a.
as you have
The
CP.
hand limit is 6. At the end of your turn, you
Okay.
sell all cards beyond 6.
Right. Okay. So then, but I can play multiple cards as long as I have the ability.
Whatever you can afford. Yep.
Right. So we're gonna start with this. I'm going to gain 2 CP for
Mhm.
0 cost.
Yep.
And I'm gonna do this. Wherever that goes, take flight. As soon as I find where it goes on my board.
It's right here.
Glorious. Gonna upgrade that for 2. Glorious 2. Yes, okay. And then I'm gonna not do anything else because these cards are useful later.
Okay, I want to take a second because now some gameplay has happened, and since like Jason might not have been aware of how his deck is different, none of your cards will be upgraded abilities, Jason.
Yeah, you mentioned that once.
Yeah.
Okay.
So all of your cards are going to be instants and things that like get you things, or you start with cursed doubloons. How many do you start with? Cursed doubloons. Up you face. Oh, it's on the other side. Hang on. Hero setup. You start with 3 cursed doubloons. Oh, I accidentally locked your tokens. Well, that's really unfortunate.
Army doubloons.
This. Okay, there we go.
Did you roll your die, Luke?
Not yet.
That's the
I
next
have
phase.
not rolled my dice yet. It says to do that after I play cards.
Okay.
Offensive, targeting, defensive.
So what are you doing?
Waiting for Jason to stop.
You can roll your
Fix
dice.
it,
I was
bro.
just making sure because I knew that Jason started with
Oh, very good.
doubloons already.
So I roll all 5 dice.
Yep.
And I've got...
And you get
basically nothing.
2 re-rolls for free. You can re-roll any number of dice you want. You're not obligated
free?
to keep any dice or get rid of any dice. You can re-roll ones you skipped re-rolling before.
Okay. So, just like Yahtzee.
Yep. So you look
Okay.
at what you've got and compare to what your abilities are. Sorry, I moved your dice for you.
Right. It's okay, so I'm going to do that one.
So your basic ones are like multiples of the kind. There's a couple small straight, large straight.
Hop, hop, hop. Presence of the... Oh, let's roll again. See what happens.
One more shield would give you highest power.
I know. That's what I hope for. Realistically, I hope for 2 more shields, but
Well, that'd be ideal.
I'll take 1.
Yeah.
So I have...
So you've used 2 rerolls. Now here, I want to point out, if you had not rolled the second time, and you're like, I want to use this ability, and someone else played a card that modified one of your dice and turned one of your shields into like a cross, which is useless to you, you can then not say, oh, I want to use this ability. You can say, I'm going to re-roll again first.
Okay.
You're not locked in.
Duly
So-
noted. So, 4 shields.
You're going to attempt to
I-
use highest power, unless one of them has a card that would conflict with that or change any of your dice.
Right. They get to do that, eh?
They do get to do that.
No. I see.
Are either of them going to do that?
What's that?
Do you have any
Are you
cards that
going
you
to-
would want to play that would prevent Luke from taking this, making this attack? No?
This is an offensive roll, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to do, what are you trying to do?
Highest power.
I'm gonna use a CP. Oops. And play Tippet. And I'm gonna make this one into a 1. Oh no, sorry, it's a
that-
5.
You're a monster, Shane. You are a monster.
Wait, what happened?
But He made my shield across, but that was not the best thing he could do, because now I will cast Purify,
Purify,
for 2
yeah.
crosses and a shield. I choose Shane and deal 5 undefendable damage.
Yep. If it didn't say
Additionally-
choose a player, it just says like do damage. You actually roll a die to see which person you hit, which is
Got it.
I think a problem because you can't choose to attack the weaker player.
Yeah.
But
I mean, in this it doesn't matter. They share health anyways, but it does say choose a player.
it does matter because they each have their own defensive skill.
Ah, very good.
So
Well, I get to choose one, and I choose Shane.
That's
and
fine.
He can have 5
So Shane's going to take 5 undefendable damage, so his defense skill is irrelevant. You could have picked me to heal us 4, but we can't go above our max health.
Mm-hmm.
You may optionally remove a status effect. Yeah, okay. So they take 5 damage, that's it.
Yeah. Eat your damage.
It's fine.
Yeah, they're at 45 now.
Better than 8.
So then we skip the defensive roll
Yeah.
and go back to a
Main
main
phase.
phase. So if you wanted to spend it or play any more cards, you could do that. Or you can
Okay.
just end your turn.
Boy, I wish I had read my cards a
Oh,
bit more.
JC's in the Twitch chat.
Oh well. No, I'll end my turn here.
What's up, JC?
Konnichiwa.
Okay, so you're done.
Yeah.
So Shane's turn. Shane has no upkeep because he doesn't have any tokens. So income phase.
Gain a gain card.
Oh, jeez.
Tash okay?
I didn't realize OBS could hear.
Yeah.
Well, since I'm 6 inches from my microphone, I'll just turn it down. Is that down? Is that up?
I'm gonna spend 2
I don't know if that's up or down.
CP to upgrade
I think that was up. There we go.
tactical maneuver.
Also,
And
I'm like
then I'm going to what? Sorry.
nothing. Everything is good.
Yes. All right. One, 2 ones, 2. Oops, that was a 1. 2 3s. I got 2 pair.
That doesn't matter. You have 5 swords.
That's true.
The numbers aren't relevant in this case.
I see. I see. I see. I realize. So I can re-roll any die.
Yep,
any
you
number
get
of
2
die, right?
re-rolls. You can re-roll dice you rolled before or didn't roll before, however you like it.
I do. Fuck it. I'm gonna re-roll them all.
If you just turned one of those into a 4, you'd do flank rather than saber strike, which is better.
So 2 of these. A small straight is 4.
Yeah, 4
Yes.
in a row.
Re-roll these guys. I guess being in teams with this guy isn't really that
Great, or
my carpet bomb ability.
Yeah.
Target 2 different chosen opponents. Yeah,
It's
be
still,
really the same opponent.
well, it does 4 damage rather than 2 damage.
Mm,
Because we're each taking 2 damage.
that's true.
And you get tactical advantage.
2, 2, 3. So I'm gonna spend that to do carpet bomb.
Mhm.
So I gain a tactical advantage. No, that's not a target. That's targeted. And then I deal 4 damage to you guys.
now I have to make defensive rolls, right?
You have to choose who.
It's 2 collateral damage. Is that different than...
What is collateral damage?
Collateral damage is not defendable, but it is avoidable. Which means if we had a card that would say, you don't take damage, then you would, but we can't defend it. So it basically means that you're not targeting one of us, you're hitting sort of an ethereal third person, and we're taking 2 collateral damage as a side effect.
Ah.
So still, no one gets to defend it. Okay. Done?
Yep.
Okay, so I will draw a card. Get a CP. What the hell does that mean? Oh, oh, if in... Okay, I read my card wrong. What have I got here? I want to do... I'm going to spend all 3
Oh.
and turn my Shadow Defense into Shadow Defense 2. Also, you'll notice that my
Excellent.
board has 2 defensive rolls.
Well then, aren't you special?
But look, one is actual defense and one is counterattack. So the counterattack, I still take damage no matter what, but I have a better chance, I think, of doing something back to them.
Nice.
Okay, that's all I got for that. So I will roll my purple dice.
What phase do you roll your die?
Offensive roll phase.
Okay.
1, 1, 3, 3, 5. That was a 3. Okay, so currently that's pickpocket. I gain 2 CP. That'd be helpful. It's not a straight. It's not 2 of those. It's not 3 of those. Okay, so I'm gonna re-roll. My swords. No. I'm gonna roll these. So that's 3 of a kind. And my dagger strike ability says I actually rolled both things. So my dagger strike here says if I roll a bag, I gain a CP. If I roll the person figure, I also inflict poison. So that's the best I could do with dagger strike. 4 damage, I gain a CP, which I gain right now, and I inflict poison. But I have to target someone. So I'll roll this die, and we'll just say that 1, 2, and 3 is Jason, and 4, 5, 6 is Shane.
Okay.
And we got a 1. Okay, so Jason, you are being attacked. So we had our first defensive roll of the game. So your defense roll is your green one. And you're going to roll 4 dice, because it says defense roll 4. And then we'll see what you get. Which 4 dice did you roll? I wasn't looking. Those ones?
Yeah, the 4 grouped together.
So you got 2 swords and 2 chests. So what does that do for you?
I do 1 damage per sword, and I gain 1 CP per chest.
Okay. So we take 2 damage.
Oh.
Jason gets 2 CP. But you guys still take 4 damage. And get poisoned. Well, Jason gets poisoned. So what poison does, any player afflicted with poison is dealt 1 damage per poison at the start of their upkeep phase. So my turn is done. It is Jason's turn. Welcome to upkeep phase. Now, Jason has 2 upkeep phase things. So he takes a damage because I poisoned him.
Okay.
So he does take damage.
I did.
And
Yeah.
his cursed ability, just his bottom left ability, is cursed. So at the start of his turn. Oh no, so that's the end of your turn. You remove
Yeah.
the cursed blue. Okay, sorry, I thought it was
remove
upkeep
the
phase.
wound.
The other side is upkeep phase. You take damage in the upkeep phase. Okay, so for now you're fine.
Okay, so I'm in the income phase, so I draw a card.
Mhm.
Okay, and it's R.
F. F for flip.
F, okay. And I gain a CP.
Who has sweet facial hair, Jay? Oh, you mean the tactician? M. Bison?
Bison.
Oh, bison burgers are so good. Fuck, I miss barbecue. I miss barbecue so much.
Oh yeah, he meant M. Bison.
Alright, I'm going to
Oh.
play Feed the Rock for 3 CP.
Inflict powder keg and up to
And what
3
that
different
does-
opponents.
You get a powder,
Oh.
and you get a powder cake.
Seems fair. And what does powder keg do?
In the upkeep phase, if roll 1 die in the upkeep phase, on a 1 or 2, receive 3 damage. On a 3 to 5, nothing happens. But if you roll a 6, you can pass it to anyone.
So it's an explosive hot potato.
It is.
Additionally, if you receive another powder keg, the first one automatically blows up for 3 damage. The second one.
As an isolated source of undefendable damage. Okay, so you can't even defend. I mean, how could you defend a powder keg blowing up?
You really can't.
Speaking of
Oh,
things
no,
blowing up that you can't defend against, we once played an RPG that someone, I think Greg made it up, and it was like a military thing, and we were on like we were a team of like soldiers, and Cody was in a bunker, and someone threw a grenade at him, and I was outside the bunker, and Cody dodged the explosion, took no damage, and I lost the lower half of my body.
That sounds about right.
And I was the only driver.
That's awkward.
Yeah, it was super awkward.
Now I roll my die.
If you don't want to play any more cards, yeah. You can play as many cards as you can afford if you want to, but you can also play them after you roll before you end your turn.
I'll also play Pill, which lets me steal a CP. And I'll steal Head Pigeon CP.
You son of a bitch. I'll murder you.
Can I keep going?
Do you have more cards you can play?
I have the CP for it, yeah.
I mean, you're not required to play them, but you certainly can.
I mean, might as well. And I will play Light It Up, which lets me inflict a powder keg on a chosen opponent.
I see.
And
So there's no point giving either of us one because the first one explodes immediately.
yeah.
So you
So you
technically you keep the one
take
you
3
already
damage
had
on me.
and
You
take
know
3
what?
damage.
You know what? I don't like you right now.
And I'm done. I guess I will roll.
Can you play cards on not your turn if they can change an outcome?
If they're instants, yes.
Okay.
If they have
The star?
yeah, the star.
Okay.
Or sorry, if it doesn't have an M, M means main phase. If it has almost anything else, then yes.
Okay. Perfect. Gracias.
Okay, so what Jason roll? 3 swords and 2 chests.
Yes. And I can re-roll if I choose to.
You can
You
re-roll
may.
any number of dice you want 2 times.
Okay, I'm gonna. No, I wanna. How do I grab them separately? Okay, I'm gonna re-roll the 2.
Okay.
6, he's gonna kill us all.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah, you looking at what I'm looking at?
I'm looking at. Yeah, I think so. I'm looking at. Look at
Yeah.
this.
Yep. Yeah, he's gonna kill us all.
So.
Is he looking at it though? That's the important
roll-
thing.
Yeah, I can deal 6 damage because I rolled 4 blade.
Yep.
And I'm gonna do it on you, Jay.
All right. So you're coming at me with 4 damage.
Also, because it's a 4, so inflict a powder keg on you.
Yes. That's what me and Luke were looking at.
Curses, he noticed.
Yep. Okay, so I'm going to use Shadow Defense 2. I get to roll all 5 dice. Did you take 3 health off for me getting powder keg again? Because that's going to happen no matter what.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, I got 3 swords and 2 cards, which is useless. Well, that sucks. So we take all that. We take all 4 damage, or 6 damage. What is it?
Yeah, 6 damage.
6 damage.
Because it's 4.
But in return, I poison Jason again.
Mm-hmm.
Now you take 2 damage every upkeep phase.
Is there no way to get rid of it?
Nope, it's persistent. Technically, if Shane gets 4 of his tactical advantage tokens, he could transfer your poison, one of your poisons, to somebody else.
Okay.
But like, we're talking about a difference of 1 damage, and you're over here wrecking us. Okay, so that's your roll. So you're done. You don't want to play any more cards?
Please don't.
Is there no way for Jason? There's no way for Jason to get rid of poison?
Cards that allow you to transfer clear status effects. That's it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. There's other cards that'll clear status.
There
effects.
are cards in decks that will do it. Like
Yeah.
Luke has an ability that removes status effects. You can
I do.
transfer them. But
Yeah, I'm
if
done.
Jason, so if you're done, then you lose one of your doubloons.
Okay, yeah. Like, there's already 1 on my board. Wait, hang on.
No, you had 3 here. I took 1 away. Now you have 2.
All right. Maybe I can draw a useful card.
So the sort of the thing you want to manage with the Cursed Pirate is you have abilities that give you back doubloons. So if you don't want to die quickly, you need to maybe take turns to get coins back.
Okay. Don't forget, because you have the powder keg, you gotta roll a die on your upkeep.
Mm-hmm. Nothing happens.
Nothing
All right.
happens.
Great. And a card. Great. Upkeep. Roll dice. 1, 2, 2, 5, 6. Oh. Hmm.
So 3. What are your. Oh, blades. 3 blades,
Yeah.
a shield, and a cross.
Yeah. I don't like. Well, let's roll blades.
Oh.
That'll work.
That's some
That'll work
damage.
nicely. That's 7 damage.
Mm-hmm.
It is 7 damage. So I'm just gonna shank Jason in the face, I think.
You have to roll to choose who you hit.
By the face.
Oh, I have to roll? Okay. How do I just... Oh, I just roll 1 die. Right. Jason, I'm borrowing your die. 1 to 3 is Jason. 4, 5, and 6 is Shane. Well, I'm shanking Shane in the face.
Mm-hmm. Well,
You
potentially.
thought
He
you
gets
can use my own die against me.
He has to use countermeasures.
Well, he can try.
He has to roll 4 dice.
Countermeasures.
That was a weak, tiny roll. So we got 2 swords, 2 flags. That's pretty good.
Yeah, probably.
So I'm dealing 1 damage.
Yep.
I can't re-roll these, right?
Unless you had a card that would let you re-roll them. No.
Mm-hmm. So I'm doing 1 damage, and I'm preventing 2 damage.
Yep.
Very good. So take 5. And then main phase 2. Well, you know what?
Sorry,
I
did I
think
say
I'm
2? You only take 1 damage, sir.
I'll only take 1? Okay.
Yeah, I put us down 1.
Okay.
You said
I
1.
think I'm going to play this, because it is now my second main phase, and get rid of this powder cake token and give it back to its owner.
Yep.
That's your problem now.
That's how that works.
Okay, that's it.
I already have enough stuff on my board already.
Well,
You do have a staggering
over-
amount of tokens.
Crowded.
well, take your dynamite back.
All right. Are you doing anything else? You doing another main phase at all?
That's it.
That was
All
his main
done.
phase.
Okay. So I go get a 1, and a 1. What is this? Okay. I'm gonna roll. Yep. All right. So I got here 1, 2, 2 swords, 2 flags, and a medal. Well, God. Not too much. What do I have? Do I have, I don't even have a freaking street or anything.
Mm-mm.
Alright, I'm just gonna re-roll this. So I have 3 tactical dice and 2 flags. So, what can I do here? I don't have any swords. I could do that. Okay. Could do that, could do that. Okay. I'm gonna do this. I'm going to play samesies for 1 CP and turn this 5 into a 6. And now I activate my maneuver. So I gain 5 tactical advantage.
Boy, I wish I had combat points.
I inflict constrict on Jason. Constrict, basically you have to spend a CP to or lose one roll attempt on your turn. It goes away at the conclusion of the roll phase.
Fair enough.
And then I deal
you have-
5
You have too many tactical advantage. You have a stack limit of 5.
Oh, okay, my bad. Alright. And then I do 5 damage to you guys. That's undefendable.
Cool.
I'm going to use 4 of my tokens.
To gain protect?
You know what I did? I used my 1 tactical point that I had at the beginning of the game to get my CP, because I forgot I could do that. And then I'm going to use 4, so I still have 1 tactical advantage. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't really affect anything. I'll
Alright,
allow
do
it.
you want one of the poison or the powder keg off of you, Jason?
One of them.
Probably
I guess the powder keg.
the powder keg. Alright, here you go, Luke.
Wow, that is not what I would have done, but thanks.
I mean, the poison is for sure small damage. The powder keg
No, I
is
meant I would have
possible
given
big damage.
No. I mean, I would have
Oh, you would have given it
the
to me,
powder
so I
keg.
blew up
Yeah.
immediately. Yeah, I see that now.
Oh, did they both? Is it if you have 2? I didn't know if you had 2 on you, you blew up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
But
can't.
too
You
late.
can't get to. The second one makes the first
No,
one explode.
no.
You made your choice.
It
You
was
had one
played.
take back last turn, and you used
My
it.
powder keg.
Nobody told me that could happen.
It already
I-
happened.
It's happened to both of them.
No, it wasn't.
Also, Laura is
It
back.
wasn't.
I had temporarily muted you because the chopping noise was loud in my ear. I'm sorry.
Yes, I had also muted her.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't realize that it was a voice chat, and so I just like joined it and then put my phone back down and continued cooking.
Yeah.
No
I
worries.
did
didn't
chopping
even,
food,
like,
so
and then
I
I-
just muted it.
Yeah, I picked it up later and it was like, my phone's vibrating, and so I held it to my ear and I heard you guys talking and I was like, hello?
All right,
Have you
I'm
guys
done.
been listening to me cooking?
Yes. And I gotta be honest, the nice roast potatoes with chicken sounded wonderful.
Yeah. It's like,
And now I'm hungry.
yeah, it was really tasty.
Excellent.
Yeah. What are you guys playing?
Dice Throne.
Nice.
Do you know what it is?
I've heard of it. I've not played it.
I backed.
I don't know how to,
the,
like- Watch or something.
Oh, it's just on twitch.tv/ZeroBadIdeas.
Okay.
There's a small delay, which will be irritating to look at. But yeah, it's a Yahtzee-style combat game that I backed on Kickstarter.
Mm.
Or I backed the
Oh,
season
yep,
the
there's a
season
delay.
the season 1 box. Yeah, you're gonna want
Alright,
to
I'm
make
done.
sure that Twitch is muted, otherwise you're gonna
Yeah.
hear both.
Your turn, Jason.
Yeah.
Okay. Income phase, I get a CP, I get a card.
For the love of God, murder the enemy team.
I mean, I'd like to. For sure, I would like to.
They're hurting us.
Good job, Jason.
Thank you. And I got a lot more where that came from.
Oh wait, when I have to roll for the powder keg, upkeep phase,
Yeah.
Yep.
and I want that, right?
Yeah, nothing happens.
Okay.
You want 3, 4, 5, or 6, and 6 you get to pass it to someone. 3, 4, 5, nothing happens.
Right, okay. I'm going to spend a CP to play Sneaky, so I gain a Sneak Attack token. And Sneak Attack, if I have this at the end of my offensive roll phase, I can roll a die and add that value to the damage I do.
Nice.
I can't add it to collateral damage, it has to be a direct attack. I'll save those cards. I'll roll. Okay, got it. Oh, shit. I could do... Oh, no, I can't. I need 3 swords to do damage. I get 1 reroll unless I want to spend that last CP. I'm going to reroll these because that's 1 away from a small straight.
Hmm.
Oh, that's useless though. A small straight does gets me 3 combat points, and then I deal damage equal to half my combat points. Well, I'll do it anyway, because those 2 are useless. That's what I had before.
Well, try again.
I only get 1 reroll unless I want to pay to get rid of bind. But like that's useless. So I feel like I
Good job, Shane.
have to.
Yeah, I would.
All
What
right.
do I do?
Hope I'd reroll the 6, hope for a 4. Get large straight.
Oh, I see what I did. I made him use a CP.
You
Yeah.
did.
Good.
No, he has none. Good
Tactics, bitch.
I'm pretty sure he gains 2 for that roll.
So yeah, I rolled 2 bags, which is pickpocket. I gained 2 CP.
Ooh.
I
Some or
didn't-
all of it may be stolen from your opponent.
I didn't roll shadows, so I don't get to do that.
Oh, boo.
All right, well,
Well-
that's fine. Gain 2 CP, and that's the end of my turn.
All right.
It's
Let's
my
get
turn.
Mr. Dynamite guy over here.
I have no dynamite.
I mean, you're the
Powder
distributor of
keg.
dynamite. You're where dynamite comes from.
He's a distributor of dynamite and this, distributor of dynamite and... What's that game we were actually never going to finish?
I don't know.
You know, the one with all the
Oh,
cards.
the one that the one we were all playing together and then we couldn't play together anymore.
Yeah, that.
Brimstone.
Brimstone. Somewhere around here is a pile of cards to cut out still. Emphasis on somewhere.
I have a print and play to make that I've got. It's all ready to glue. I just want to use spray glue in the house. So I've been waiting for the weather to get up to 10 degrees so I can use it outside optimally. And
Yeah.
today the weather was 10. And I was like, sweet, I can go outside and spray my cards. But why
Nope.
would I bother? Because I got no one to play it with yet.
I know.
It's a game I have on here. We could just play on here right now, rather than make a print and play that we can't play until we actually see each other again.
True. All right. How are you going to murder us, Jason?
Yes, how? Actually, Laura, if you connected to our the TTS server, you could watch in real time. You could be a
Oh yeah.
you could just be a viewer. I mean, you'd be assigned a color at the table, but you wouldn't have any cards.
Also gain a. I guess I would spend 2 CP and play Yo-Ho and inflict a powder keg on a chosen opponent. Alternatively, that opponent may choose to roll 1 die instead. So
Oof.
Okay, now we're not muted anymore.
So which one of us are you using that card on? Me or Jason? Who has to make a choice?
you.
God damn it!
Alternatively, you can choose to roll a die.
I'm rolling. It's
Okay.
happening.
All right.
What do I want? A 1 or a 2?
Yeah. Well, that's not what you
Nothing
want.
hap-
Wait.
But you still take 3 damage because I just gave you another powder keg.
Yeah, you still get powder keg, but you also get wither, whatever the hell that is.
-1 damage. per
Well, hold
token.
on now. I'm gonna play this here card.
Well, there it is.
Reroll that die. And hope for a better outcome. You've got to be
That's cocked.
shitting me.
That's cocked. You can re-roll it.
Hey, a 2. That's a better outcome.
It explodes.
Pretty sure on a 1 or a 2, nothing happens.
3 to 5, nothing happens. Oh, wait, is it?
No,
it's
your
1 to 2,
card,
nothing
yo-ho.
happens.
Oh,
Nothing happens. I get nothing.
I play a card from my hand and turn your dice into a 6.
I'm gonna Shane, I'm gonna drive to your house when the quarantine's over and run you over with a car. You'll
So,
forget by then.
If you're gonna run him over, you don't have to get out of your car. Why wait for the quarantine to end?
yeah, so on a
It's more
6,
likely
you...
to see him outside.
Ooh,
So
you get a
it's-
powder keg and a wither.
Yep.
Okay. And you take 3 damage.
We are not doing so hot in the health department.
No, not so great.
You're not that much lower than us.
Okay. If a player with a wither token will deal damage as a result of their offensive roll phase, reduce that damage by 1 per wither token.
Okay.
Okay. So you're gonna do 1 less damage, and
You withered me.
Does that say persistent? It does. So that doesn't have a go away effect.
No, it doesn't. I'll have to purify.
how does it feel now?
Deathy.
Oh, I forgot that wasn't his turn. That was just a card he played.
Yeah, it was just a main phase.
1, 2, 3. Oh, I got
You
a
got
large
a
straight.
large
out of
straight. Well, look at that.
Well,
I'm going to
la-di-da.
I am going to inflict a powder keg on you again and deal 9 damage. So that's 12 damage in total.
You should powder cake. You should have powder cake Jason.
It's the same health pool.
It
But it would
is.
have exploded.
Yeah,
ex-
mine still exploded.
Yeah.
Oh, does
When
it?
you
When you
get
get
a
a
powder
second-
keg, the first one explodes and you gain the second one. So you still get a powder keg at the end of the day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they still, yeah.
It's weird that the Cursed Pirate has the small large straight as one ability.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and that's all I can do.
Oh, we're at 14
Hi.
health. Could you stop?
Yeah,
Um,
could
Slow
you?
down slightly.
I could do one more thing.
No, that's fine, thank you.
How do you have 3 CP?
Is it? Because the other one was 2, so I reduced it by 2.
How many did you start with?
5 or 4? It was 5. And I had 2.
He had many
Mhm.
CP.
When I joined the channel, it was just open voice chat. They heard me.
I'll use the last, because it's back to the main phase, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to use my last 3 and play... I'm going to be nice. I'm going to play Truce. Inflict a
Inflict
parlay on a
parlay.
chosen opponent. Since your turn is next, I give you a parlay. A player afflicted with a parlay may not deal any damage as a result of their offensive roll phase, although their other effects may still apply. At the conclusion of the roll phase, remove this token. And I'm done.
So any side effects of your attacks will still work, but the damage just won't count.
This is when I roll 5 shields, right? Maybe I don't want to respect the pirate code.
Well, then get bent.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright, I've drawn a card. I got a CP to see if the barrel explodes.
You have cool tokens. I'm sad you haven't used any yet.
Well, I'd like to.
Well,
Okay.
get on it then.
Alright, it explodes.
Yes, the barrel exploded. Finally rid of this garbage. Two green, 2 orange, and a blue. Keep. Stop it! Keep that. do I got there? 3 greens, 2 blues. That's not what I want.
I hear a baby.
Mm-hmm. She's up there. She's been sleeping all day, so now she's awake.
Hmm. I want to squish her.
I know.
Fine. I'll play that. This is a 6 now.
Okay.
So, given that, I
Oh,
purify.
interesting.
I purify. I remove a status effect from me, so long to your wither, and we heal for 4.
Works for me.
That's all, folks.
And your parlay is gone if your turn's over.
It is. I'm gonna sink that ship.
My turn.
I'm gonna go for now.
Okay.
But if you play another game after, let me know before you start. Maybe I can join in.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
I think Shane's gonna kill us this turn.
It's only a small strain.
What's a small straight do?
think-
6 damage?
Yeah.
Yep.
At least it's not At least it's not undefendable.
Yeah, that's true. Whose defensive roll is better than mine or yours? Probably yours, eh?
Probably
you roll
mine.
1 die, but most of it is prevent damage.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to prevent damage. I just have, oh, you hit me?
Me.
Here, have some poison.
Maybe you shouldn't have said that out loud, because now he's gonna attack you.
Well, he's going to get a face full of poison then.
You.
I could roll 2 shadows and become invisible.
I'm gonna use a tactical advantage to gain a CP combat point, and then I'm going to go wild, change the value of any 1 die, change this 6 into a 5, and now I have a large straight. I'm gonna use exploit. So that's two tactical advantage gained.
Mm-hmm.
And I inflict constrict again. This time again, well, again on Jason. So you're right after me. Just your luck. And then I do 9 damage. It is defendable.
I guess I'll defend then.
Well,
How I'm doing.
he has to roll to see who hits.
Oh yeah, do that.
Alright, Jason.
Okay, well, I will use Shadow Defense.
You have 2 defense?
I have to choose which one I'm using. That's nothing, right? It's on 2 swords, inflict poison. I'm gonna play this free card that lets me reroll dice.
It's probably a good idea.
Reroll these. I did not become invisible. I do gain sneak attack. Wait, didn't I have sneak attack? Oh, I did have sneak attack. I didn't use it. Can I have 2 of those? I cannot. Well, that's useless then. I needed another invisible.
Are we dead now?
Nope, we're taking 9 damage.
So
But
And Shane gets poisoned.
I get poisoned, or do I get sneak attack? Or do you get sneak attack?
Both.
Both?
Everything that applies. It's not like one of the normal attacks where you pick one.
Okay.
So for every, because I got 2 swords, I get poisoned. Because I got an invisible guy, I get
Right.
sneak attack. But I already have sneak attack because I didn't use mine last turn,
Okay.
so I don't get another one. Luke, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't have a 33 damage attack in me.
That's okay.
All right,
Um, when we're completely slaughtered, I think you know what setting you need to allow me to do.
Shane done?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm never using that card. Okay, I got to roll for this powder keg, eh?
Yeah, you do.
I rolled 1.
It goes boom.
All right. I have 3 CP. I have
What
had a
happened
card
on the-
since the start of the game that I don't understand how to use.
Which one? This one? The one
Oh,
you're
wait,
hovering?
is it a... Oh, I'm an idiot. It's an upgraded one of my cards. I thought it was an instant, and I didn't understand what it wanted me to roll to activate the instant.
Ah.
I don't need it. Okay, well, that's fine. I'm just going to roll. Wouldn't you know it? I rolled the thing I was just talking about. Cardiacopia. Draw 1 times the number of stars cards. That's pretty cool. If a shadow was rolled, your opponent discards 1 card randomly. That's interesting. But since we're going to die, that's useless.
Yeah, we're gonna die.
I rolled 3 bags. That's Shadow Dance. No, it's not.
Like-
Those are bags. Oh, that's Pickpocket. Gain 3 CP. Wait, no. Gain 4 CP.
what
And
it
Shadow was
says.
rolled, so I can steal it. Oh, well, I'm doing that. I don't even care. They don't have CP.
Yeah, no,
Neither of them have CP. This is
Yep.
ridiculous.
This is bullshit. This
So I
is
still
utter
get
fucking-
4.
it's called superior strategy.
Yep. Tactical.
So, like, do something. Anything.
So my roll phase is done. And
So what happens when I run out of doubloons? I flip it?
yeah,
Yes.
at the end of your turn, if you don't have any doubloons to remove, you flip your board and you're a skeleton now.
Is it better? More powerful?
All of your all your powers are better, but you have an upkeep phase effect that you take damage each turn. So you slowly
It's
start
okay.
dying.
Gee, I wonder what that's like.
You're not gonna get to that point because we only have 3 HP.
He could have done it. Oh no, he couldn't have. Never mind. I was looking at the wrong ability.
I've only had 2 turns.
Yeah, we're not gonna get there.
He does have an ability that if he rolled it, that would let him take off as many doubloons as he wants, so he could actually like start dying. I'm gonna play Card Trick. Target opponent discards 1 card randomly.
Well, I have only 1
Oh.
card, so it's not that random.
Then I pick Shane. Discard randomly one of your 2 cards.
Well, you should pick it. Like, you can't
This
see him.
one.
You should pick it. Yeah.
Good. And I'm done.
It's time for
Actually,
us
I'm
to
gonna
die.
spend all but 1 to replace my Counter-Strike ability with Counter-Strike 2.
All
there.
right.
And no longer have Constrict.
It's my turn?
Mhm.
Yes.
Alright, I take 2 damage off the bat. I draw a card. And I gain 1 CP.
I really want Jason to roll his Shiver Me Timbers and remove a doubloon so at the end of his turn he flips his board.
That would be nice.
We'll probably be dead, but like,
Very.
I mean, Shiver Me Timbers. Oh, it does 7 damage. Never mind. We will definitely be dead.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna use any of my cards. I'm just gonna roll.
That's fine. We have 4 health.
Yeah.
It'd be real difficult for you not to kill us.
Probably impossible.
Probably. I'm seeing 5 is the least damage he can do.
Yeah, 3 swords and we die, and if we don't defend.
Yeah. I mean, he could roll nothing that actually makes an attack.
Be tough.
2 swords, a chest, 2 chests, and 1 skull.
You have walked the plank.
Yeah, I do. Deal 1 CP or opponents discard 1 card of their choice, then deal 7 damage.
There we go. We are dead now.
I'm going to choose Walk the
Well,
Plank, and I'm going to choose you to discard a
Like,
card.
even if... No, we are actually dead. The most damage I can prevent is 3.
Oh, no, that's true.
Alright.
Goodbye.
Well played. I hate you all. We are very dead.
I blew you guys up.
That's never not gonna be fun.
So I had a card that said either I gain 1 doubloon, or if it's flipped, I gain 3 health. I'm like, why does it want me to flip the board?
Oh,
Before like to flip the table, I meant.
yeah.
Before I realized it asked me to flip the board instead.
Yeah,
Right.
so this is your Cursed Pirate side. So, like, I think your Soul Cutlass still does the same damage. 5, 6, 7... Oh, sorry, 5, 7, 9 it does. But it adds a Powder Keg on a 3 of a kind rather than a 4 of a kind. So that is as an example of, like, what it does. But yeah, every upkeep phase you take 4 damage.
Ooh.
But if an opponent's offensive roll phase does not result in an attack, they get Powder Keg. So if we had done it, if like Luke had used his ability to like Clent to purify and didn't actually do any damage, Powder Keg.
Yeah, that kind of works if I give you a parlay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works hand in hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
We should have flipped your board like early to see like what it did, so you'd have a better idea of if you wanted to flip early, but you had to have the ability to take extra doubloons off.
Yeah, I had a card that gave me an extra doubloon.
Look how many things inflict Powder Keg on this board.
It's all the things. All of them.
I'm just amazed his defensive one doesn't inflict Powder Keg too.
Are you sure it doesn't?
It doesn't.
Oh, okay.
But yes, that's dice thrown.
It's
That was
neat.
pretty fun.
Yeah, I like it. So yeah, I'm getting the season 1 box that I believe is Shadow Thief, because it's the different board. Barbarian, Pyromancer, Moon Elf, Monk, and Treant,
Ooh.
and Ninja. I don't know anything about what the Monk or the Treant do, short of being, a tree and a ninja.
Right. So I was just looking at what the other cards in this deck actually do.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's some cool stuff. I wish I'd gotten better cards.
Yeah. I wish I had a chance to have, flight. Like, flight is really great. Roll 2 dice to dodge. A player with a token may spend it at any time during the roll phase. Once spent, if I roll a 6, I dodge and I take no damage. Would have been super handy.
Oh well.
But if I do it during my offensive phase, my attack becomes undefendable
Because you're flying.
because I'm flying.
Yeah, Cursed Pyro is really powerful, I feel.
It seems like it. Like, well,
Yeah.
your ability.
I mean, the drawback of the Cursed Pirate is supposed to be that you don't have any upgradable things, and you're also slowly dying. But if the
think-
game doesn't go long enough for you to actually die, then it's just a really strong character.
Yeah, the game lasted only 3 rounds.
Part of it is because we're playing as teams.
Yeah,
Because we're
in
playing as a
one-on-one,
team,
you're
it's
taking
much
less
harder.
damage per turn.
Well, yeah. Or like if all four of us were playing free for all
Individual.
against each other, his damage wouldn't have been so concentrated because we would have to split it between the three of us.
Yeah. For 4-player games, they don't even say play like a free for all. They say
They
play in
should.
teams.
They really should. I don't see why you wouldn't play as a free for all.
The neat one
But-
is the 3-player game. So everyone starts with
Mhm.
35 health. We play still playing clockwise order, but one person is the leader. Whoever has the most health is the leader, and you get bonuses if you attack the leader rather than someone else. If you attack whoever is currently like winning, you draw an extra card. That's all it is. You just get an extra card for attacking the leader. So after you declare that you're attacking the leader, you draw a card.
Yeah.
So it probably helps to like distribute who's getting hit with what. So if you only have 45 minutes, I don't know that I have a 45-minute.
No, that's okay. I'll stick around and chat. You guys set up to play whatever you'd like. I'll stick around till like. I'm happy to stick around and provide my idle chatter to the internet.
Fair enough. Let me just see if Laura is doing something. I know she's playing House Flipper. She's been
The
obsessed
question
with
is, does
that.
the internet want that?
Maybe.
Jason,
maybe.
do you want to play Plague Inc?
Sure. I have time.
Flick.
That's when we
Oh,
played at
I-
the church one.
Your dice, fine.
Whoa, that's got some distance on it. Can really
Jacon says he's always DTL, down to Luke.
down to. Ugh. Okay.
Oh, this is where we create our diseases.
Yeah.
I actually
this-
want to load the assets in because I want to play this with you another time.
That's fine. The only assets you don't have loaded are the fronts of cards, but they probably already loaded anyway.
Let's find out. Where would I draw a card? Here? Yeah.
Basically, if you flip a deck and it is a
Hey.
card, then you have them.
Yeah, we're loaded in. Welcome back.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah, it's loaded in. So, yeah.
Okay.
Man,
Okay,
this game's too real for me.
What was the other game I had in the list we could play? Plague Inc. No, I forgot how to play Super Motherload.
Can my disease be COVID-20?
That's a bit on the nose.
How about
Could you-
COVID-69?
Maybe call
Nice.
it Divock 20.
I'm COVID 420.
Ugh,
Backstreet Boys reunion tour.
that's the one. Backstreet Boys reunion tour.
Okay, there's a small amount of setup here. Everything is mostly set up because it's pretty well put together. But the country cards, are they set out? Yes. So 7 starting country cards right in the middle. Each player gets one of those cards. Okay.
Yeah, you may have to refresh the game for me. It's been a few months.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever played this.
You haven't. Me and Jason played at a game night at the church we went to. So the point of the game is everyone gets a country card from the middle here. Everyone just draw one. I don't know if you actually have a hand. Where's my...
I don't know how to do anything.
Yeah, you do have a hand.
Yeah, Kenny's up there.
Oh, and my color
I
doesn't...
don't actually use
on this table.
Tabletop Simulator, so I don't.
So yeah, Jay, you're on the bottom left.
Yeah,
Laura,
no,
you're on the right. Shane and other Jason at the top. I'm on the bottom right, but we'll disappear eventually.
There's nothing in this game that you need to know, like weird TTS mechanics, Laura. It's just moving cubes around the board, so it's just click and drag everything. F to flip things if you flip a card. There's no randomizing, so you don't need to shuffle anything or worry about how to shuffle.
And like, do we see everyone else's cards, or is it like it manages to be secret?
In this game, there are cards that that you will have in your hand, trait cards, which are down here in the bottom of the board. And those will
Okay.
be in your hand, and we can't see cards that are in your hand.
Okay.
I can see Shane's card.
It's because you still have teams turned on.
Yep.
You should probably turn that off.
Yep.
I don't know, Shane. Do you want to create a super bacteria with me?
How do we do that?
Stupid.
We'll name it after you.
Oh. The Shane?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the first cards that we each get. Oh, there's your card.
Yeah, so take it away from me.
You took all 4 cards. If you click down and you like click and hold and then take things, you'll take everything in the stack. If you just sort of like quickly like whip one off, you get the top card.
Okay.
So these
I was
cards
gonna
are.
say, I don't know what I'm doing.
I know I realized that. So
You
these
also
cards.
press you also cursor over it. You can press 1, 2, 3, or 4, kind of thing.
Oh yeah, you can draw automatically cards into your hand by pressing the right number.
Okay.
So these first cards aren't secret anyway. They're the countries that our disease starts in. So reveal it and put it where it belongs.
How do we do that? Just flip it over?
Yep.
So,
Everyone got one, right?
Mm-hmm. Where do we put it?
Where it belongs.
Whatever continent it belongs in.
So South Korea is on the right.
I mean, as long as it's in the continent, it doesn't really matter where it goes.
I'm so disappointed. Literally, no one got China.
Um,
It's pronounced China.
in your player area, you have a little container of cubes. It looks like a little, I don't know, jar.
Yep, I see it there.
So if you click and drag off that, Laura, you'll pull a cube out, put it on any one of the black spaces on the card that you added to the board. Also, I'm going to lock the cards down because they don't move until they get wiped out. Okay.
I got distracted. Tasha sent me a picture of the bee.
Oh. Tip,
She's
players may
so
want to give their plagues a witty, clever, scary name at this point.
How do we do that?
You just say what it is.
Oh.
You can, I'll give you the ability to write on the
Gingivitis.
table if you want to write your name. There you go. So
Do we
in the-
have to name it right now?
No. You don't have to name it ever. It's just,
Where can we
I
name
might
it?
name it once they start evolving it.
sure. I will leave the ability to draw on the table open, even though Shane will probably draw a penis at some point. If you want to
Where's-
write your
There.
your name somewhere on the table so it can be seen. Okay. Country deck, top 3 cards. Like so. Okay. The person who washed their hands most recently goes first, and we play clockwise from there. I mean, Laura made dinner, so I assume she washed her hands more recently than any of us.
I have washed my hands pretty recently.
Yeah, you're probably. Let's just say yes, because I don't know how long it's been.
So it goes Laura, Luke.
Nope,
Me.
not me. Sorry,
What?
I should disconnect.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Laura, me, Jason, Shane.
Bloop.
There we go.
There, am I disappeared?
I mean, it doesn't matter if you're
Alright.
here. It's not like the game knows you're here.
No, it's fine. It'll screw up all of y'all as you're trying to pay attention.
Okay, for this one I can turn turns on just so we can keep track of whose turn it is. Jason, hit end turn.
Where do I do that?
There's a button on your screen that says end turn. At the top of your screen. It says end turn.
Oh.
And then Shane, do that.
I'm going to get some food and wish you
Okay.
one further happy birthday.
Thank you.
If y'all are still around when I'm done the other stuff I'm doing, I'll come back and chat more.
Okay.
Bonsoir.
Night.
Okay, so this game has 5 phases, which are on your country board, on your disease board: DNA phase, country phase, evolution, infection, and death. So the first phase, you score DNA points, and DNA points are points. They're also what you spend to play cards to make your disease better. So to control a country, you just have to have the most cubes there. So initially we all control one country. Additionally, everyone's board has bonus DNA on it, so as long as that hasn't been covered by a upgraded card, you will score an extra DNA point. So the first thing happens is Laura scores 2 DNA points. She has 2 points.
Dinosaur DNA.
Second phase is the country phase. So from the bottom board down here beneath the earth, Laura can pick one of the 3 face-up cards or the face-down card.
Wait, what? Somewhere, one of these cards? Okay, what do I do?
So below the earth board.
Yeah.
You see there's 3 face-up cards, and
Yep.
so you can choose one face-up card or the face-down card, the one that says country on the back of it.
Okay, and what are the little suns inside
So
some of them?
so some of them are just empty, they're black, they're just what they are. The suns mean they're a hot city, and I think there's a snowflake that means they're a cold city. And you can't go there unless your disease has mutated to be able to live in those climates.
Okay. Do we, is there any benefit to being all in one continent or across them all?
Technically, yes, at the end of the game, there's a set collection bonus for who killed the most cities in a country. So once a city gets filled with cubes, it can die. And if it dies successfully, whoever had the majority in there, or sorry, whoever killed it, claims it, and there's a set collection mechanic at the end.
Yeah, but what about the continents? I'm looking at this Iraq and Asia. I'm do I want that because I'm already in Asia? Or is that not?
Well, first of all, you can't take that one because you can't go there yet. But if you could go there, then yes, you would probably want that because to move your disease, which is the 4th phase, to infect new cities, you can only infect within a continent, or if you have a city that has an airport, you can infect across airports or harbors.
Okay.
So initially, yes, you would want another Asian one because otherwise you can't spread anywhere.
Yeah, because I can only infect in South Korea or Asia right now.
Yes, because South Korea is a harbor city, so you can infect anything in Asia or any harbor city.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I guess I will try to take one of these face-down cards.
Hang on, I'll make sure we don't start with trait cards. I think we do. Hang on. We would have to. Starting country. Oh yeah, we each get 5 trade cards. Sorry. Deal to all. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Oh god.
What is happening?
What?
I don't know, my screen just went weird.
Yeah, I reversed
Zoom,
time. I dealt too many cards out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I have to hang on. I have to disable unused hands. There we go. Now if I do that, it'll work. Trade cards, deal. There we go. So these cards you have here, which should appear face up for you, are ones you can add to your board. You have 5 slots to add new cards to your board to make your disease better. Or, I mean, worse, arguably. To add them to your board, they cost DNA points. That's the top left number. So you have to spend your victory points to make your disease better in the long run.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so the reason I said that is that if you don't want to take one of these country cards, you can discard one and refresh your whole hand of trade cards. So if you have cards that you can't afford or you don't want, you can just discard one, a country card, and you get all new cards.
I'm just gonna try to take a different country card, I guess.
Sure. So if you
Click
choose,
and drag
if
away.
you take a card, you immediately put one of your markers on any one of the cities in that country. So you've expanded, which means you'll get another DNA point next turn because in theory no one else will be in it.
Okay, so what do I do with this card? How do I? Oh, I see. It's down here.
Yeah, so put that on the board wherever it belongs.
I think it said here. Okay.
And then put one of your tokens on one of those 3 cities. Which card, Jake? The top card of the deck?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the country phase.
Yep.
So now we're in the evolution phase, so you can pay DNA points. You've only got 2. So if you have a trait,
I do have a trait that I can do for 2, so how do I do that?
just put it on your board. Pick one of the
Okay.
slots. You don't want to cover the 2 that give you starting benefits, but one of the 3
Right.
empty ones, just put it out. So Laura's
then move my
disease
little
now
purple
gives
guy?
headaches.
Do I move my purple token to the 0 now?
Yes. And your infectivity is now +1. So everyone's core traits are 2 infectivities and 1 lethality. So now you have 3 infectivity and 1
Okay.
lethality. Okay?
Mhm.
So that's evolution phase, unless you wanted to... Oh, sorry, you can only pay 1 card per turn. So now the infection phase, you add up how much infectivity you have, and you may add that many tokens to cities. As long as they
Okay.
are connected to a city you already have, which means they're in the same continent, or by land, or by air, or by sea. And you are climate resistant to that place, so you can't go somewhere hot or cold yet.
Yeah.
So you can put 3 tokens out into South Korea, Japan, or Bolivia.
Okay. Hang on. I'm just trying to get my trackball controls right. Okay. And I can do it in like 1 in each of them?
Yep. You can put them in as many as you want in any city you want. You're not limited to like 1 per city or anything.
Okay. Well, right now I don't know what the benefit of doing anything is, so I'm just gonna put 1 in each. So I have 3.
Right. So the next step is the next phase is death. So for each country that's fully infected, and if you control it, you will roll the death die, which is the d6 there. And if you roll lower than your lethality, then that country dies.
Okay.
So you have fully infected Bolivia. So in the next phase, you will roll to see if Bolivia succumbs to your headache disease.
But I have to roll less than 1, so that's not gonna work.
You can roll 1 or less.
Okay.
Let me double
How do
check
I roll
the
that?
check the book here. Traits. Nope. Next page.
You click it and press R to roll it.
Is it time to roll it?
Yes. Yeah, so if you can roll a 1,
I got a 3.
that's fine. So it stays there. It stays fully infected. So you get to roll for that until it dies, basically, or until someone
Okay, cool.
removes one of your diseases.
Death by headache.
But yeah, so when a country dies, you will claim the card because you say Bolivia. You will claim the card because you controlled it. Anyone who helped or has tokens on that country gets a DNA point per token. So that's worth 3 DNA points to you once it dies.
Okay.
And everyone who's in the country draws an event card, unless they already have 3. And event cards are things that will let you move tokens around, might let you get into a country you couldn't otherwise. But yeah, so you would roll for every country that you could kill, and then that's the end of your turn.
Okay.
So at the start of my turn, I control 1 city. I've got 1 starting DNA. I get 2 points. I've got 3 in total. I'm going to add respiratory failure. I'm going to jump straight to respiratory failure. So now I have a lethality of 2, so I can roll 2 or less to kill a country. Oh, I didn't take a country card. I'm an idiot. I'll take New Zealand. I skipped a step. There we go. So I take respiratory failure in the evolution phase. In the infection phase, I have 2 infectivity. So I'll put 1 in. You know what? I'll go all in. No, I won't do that. Okay, here's a strategy tip I didn't think of when me and Jason were playing it before. If I put 3 tokens into New Zealand and it dies, I lose my access to Oceania.
Oh.
So I'm only going to put 2 in now until maybe I get another Oceania country in there, or maybe one of you does, so I can spread. Then I'll try and kill New Zealand.
Okay. So I shouldn't have done it then. That's okay.
I mean, he didn't kill it, so it's fine. Bolivia lives to see another day.
For now.
So that's my infection phase. I don't control any fully infected cities, so that's the end of my turn. Jason's
My
turn.
turn up. Could you flip that? There's not a. Do you redraw a new country card when one's picked?
I don't know what.
Because there's only 2 face up now. Does it stay
Oh,
like that?
yeah, we would probably draw another one. Something's going on probably with this kid.
Okay.
Stop talking.
Okay, sorry. I had to hold a baby for a second.
That's
But yeah,
fine.
you put a new country card out, yes.
I'll take France. Why not?
I see London. I see France.
Okay, and what do I do now?
So you took a country card. Did you gain DNA points?
No, not yet. So
Okay,
I
so
have-
first thing you would gain 2 DNA points.
Is it 2
4.
per?
You get 1 per country that you control. That you have the majority in.
I have
Only
1,
has
and then I
one
get a
country.
+1.
Yes.
So 2.
Everyone
right,
gets a
okay,
default
that's
extra 1.
Okay, I see.
So then you take your country cards. You took France. Put 1 of your tokens on France.
Okay.
Jason has infected Paris. Because they actually have names on each of the cities, which I like. And now the evolution phase. So you have 4 points to spend on cards. You can play 1 card.
I'll play gastric ulceration, which increased my lethality by 1, and
Mhm.
that costs 2 points.
So this is both points and final score.
Yes.
Okay.
So the more countries you control, the more points you will gain per turn, which is
Right.
not only victory points, but also you can put stronger cards into play. I'm pretty sure one of the trait cards costs like 20, so it's just ridiculous.
Okay, and then I can also play 2.
Oh,
two
but
more
at the
tokens.
end of the game, you get to sell back any traits on your board. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Can I also play 2 more tokens on the board?
Yes. Your infectivity is 2,
Yes.
so you get to put 2 more tokens in. And because you are in airports, you can infect either of those or South Africa because it has an airport, or Japan because it has an airport.
What, they both have? Oh, yeah, I didn't see that. Okay.
So you can cross borders.
Alright. That's it. I'm done infecting.
Okay.
What is climate resistant? Are we all climate resistant?
No one's climate resistant. One of the cards is hypothermia, which makes you cold resistant. So places like Iceland, their cities will have little snowflakes on them, and you can't go to Iceland until you're climate resistant.
So if
Alright.
infection says places that many tokens on cities, you must be climate resistant and connected.
Yeah.
So if you're not climate resistant, you can't infect other cities?
You can't. So like,
Oh, no, I'm dumb. Don't worry about it.
Anyway, I'm done now. Is that it? Do I draw an event card or no?
nope, you don't draw anything. So that's the other thing about trait cards. You don't get trait cards back until you discard a city card to refresh your hand, and you'll get all 5 cards back.
Okay.
Wait, no, maybe I'm not dumb.
And I have to do that at the start of my turn?
Instead of taking a country card, you would discard a country card and refresh your hand of cards.
Okay.
So it's fine. You're past that.
Alright, yeah, I'm done. Nothing else I can do.
So the face-up country cards here that Shane can pick from are 2 hot cities and 1 cold country. So you can't infect any of those. So you either have to draw one and discard it, or take the top card and hope that it's not a climate city. But first get your DNA points.
Well, I took a card anyways as well, so I only get two DNA points.
Yep. But because you're going last, you now have more than everyone else does.
Right. South America. Welcome to Venezuela. So I put a token out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I've also named my disease Trump 20.
Mm.
Mine's being hidden by the board. You can pretty much make it out.
Backstreet Boys.
Backstreet Boys Reunion Tour, yep.
Alright. So now I can... So score my DNA, I did the country thing. So I could discard it and drew a trait card.
Yeah, so you drew a country card, so now you're in evolution.
I'm gonna buy heat resistance.
Okay. And for anyone watching at home, while Shane's doing that, these, I'll use this one. These player boards here are actually different, so you can play with a different starting setup, but they're harder to play than the rest of them. So you have bioweapons and funguses and viruses and bacteria that we're starting as. But like, sorry, taking a drink request. Yeah, the bioweapon has a skill called Armageddon.
Alright.
That sounds pretty
what
great.
else am I doing here? Anything else? I do that, I did that. Infection, count that many. So I only have 2, so I only place 2 tokens somewhere else.
Yep.
What's the end goal of this game? Just to kill everybody? Like, how does it end?
When we run out of country cards.
And then check for fully infected country or...
There's
I'm done.
there's 2 ways the game ends. When the final country card has been placed or discarded, so when there's no more country cards to take, the world begins to collapse and we have sudden death mode, where we skip the country phase, and the game can end in 2 ways. Either if any one player has no tokens on the world board, the game ends. And if any player cannot place tokens or roll the death die, then the game ends. So basically, once there's no more possible moves. Oh, sorry.
Not the best handoff.
No.
For the evolution spaces, can we like play cards on top of the other cards later on?
Yeah. So the only reason you wouldn't want to is that at the end of the game, you're going to sell back any of your evolution cards. So you'll get the cost back. But if you cover them, you don't. You lose it.
Well, I just mean like, in my hand I have some lower cost ones and higher cost ones, and so like, if I do a lower cost one now, I don't want to like block a space for a higher one later.
No, it doesn't block it. But
Okay.
you wouldn't want to cover like an 18 cost card with a 2 because you've spent the 18 at the end of the game. You only get 2 back when you sell it back.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm expecting to do the opposite, to cover it with a higher card.
Yeah. No, there's no reason you can't do that.
Okay, so DNA round, I get 3, I think, because there's 1 on my board and then the 2 countries.
Oh yeah, you're purple. Yeah. We should each have 2 countries now. So yeah, you'll get 3 DNA points.
Okay. I don't know how to grab my purple thing out.
Nope.
Oh, I can't grab it. Come on. Need to create. Wait, what's it saying? Oh, I'm still stuck in. I was clicking on decals trying to do stuff, but it didn't work.
Oh,
But I still have it. Oh, there we go. Grab. I just have to change to grab. There we go. Like I say, I've not played. I was trying to explore some of the options you can do.
I get you.
Okay. So choose a country card.
Yep.
I guess I have to pick a new one.
Unless you want to get rid of all your trait cards, yeah,
I don't.
that's fair.
No, it's lost. What's this?
You took the whole deck of cards.
Oh. I don't know. I just clicked and dragged. I didn't hold down at all.
Sometimes it's more finicky than you would expect it to be. It's fine.
But if you hover and just click, press the number 1 on your keyboard, that should just pick 1.
Yep.
Maybe I'll just do that. Okay. And then I put a thing on there.
Mhm.
Okay, and then evolution. So I'm gonna do another one.
Did I tell you that I watched the Evolution movie like a month ago because I hadn't seen it in a long time? It made me laugh, but for dumb reasons. So
Okay,
stupid.
so my infectivity is 4.
Yep.
So I can do 4.
Yep.
Okay, and I can go anywhere that has. Although it looks like I am the only one who has Harbor or Asia, so. Okay, so I will go 1 here. Oh, my kids are coming. They're gonna be loud. Hello.
Mama, are you doing?
I'm playing a game.
Did you lose yet?
No, I think I'm doing well.
You're definitely very infectious.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 4. And then do my roll, I guess? My death roll?
Yeah, for Bolivia.
I want to see you.
Oh, 4.
Olivia lives to see another day.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm playing a board game with my brother, Jason. Your Uncle Jason. And some of his friends.
Where are them?
They're far away. We're just playing through the computer. Do you want to say hi?
Where are them?
Say hi, I can hear you.
Where are them?
Hey, Darwin.
With them.
There's Jason. He said hi.
Hi,
Hi.
I am Darwin.
Oh, I have to click enter. Sorry, I didn't realize.
No one has done it the entire game. I didn't even
My
realize it was there.
pet is bed.
1, 2, 3.
That's it though.
You go to bed?
No, I'm sitting my bed.
Draw this card. Now, do I have to discard that because I can't go into it? That's the question.
Back upstairs. Say, see you later.
Oh no. You can stay if you're quiet.
Yeah,
Okay, so
yeah.
I can't put this on the board because I can't put a cube on it. so I have to discard it. Which means I have to discard all my cards.
This
Which is
Oh, okay.
fine.
right.
We're purple.
Okay, so I've got 4 DNA points.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to spend all 4 and become cold resistant.
Up.
Up, up.
I still only have 2 infectivity, so I get 2 cubes. I'm going to spread into Philippines, and I'm going to fill up New Zealand so I get to roll for it. I have to roll 2 or less. Oh, that's fine.
Wow.
Oh, sorry, I skipped the other part, your other like starting bonus, which is the outbreak ability. You can skip infecting, so you ignore how many cubes you could put on the board, and you get to put 1 on the board no matter where, even if you can't technically go there.
Yeah, I saw that on the board.
Okay, I'm done.
So, do I draw a new one of the 5 cards
Nope.
since I used one?
Nope.
No?
No.
Okay. Is there a way to get a new hand?
You have to not take a country card. Take a card and discard it.
Right.
Okay, I'll do that. Where do I discard it?
There's a space right below where you draw them from.
Yeah.
It already has the Sudan discarded to it.
Wow.
Sorry, I don't know how to mute.
That's alright. They're not that loud.
And this gives me a new hand? Or
Yep.
just a
So
new
discard all your cards and get 5 new ones.
Pickle.
Thank you.
Me. Me.
Okay, calm down. It's heavy.
Oh shit. I drew 9 by accident.
You drew 9 cards.
I pressed 4 by accident, then nothing happened. I'm like, okay, I'll draw 5 instead.
Me. Mom. Mom.
Is that heavy?
There you go, try again.
Or my butt.
Okay. And since I get 3 points, because I control 2 and plus 1.
Yep.
I'm going to play blindness, cost 2 to increase my lethality.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'll play infectivity. I meant insomnia to increase my infectivity. I meant sorry, but still 2.
So Jason's disease gives ulcers and insomnia.
And now I can place 3 tokens.
And Shane's has no actual symptoms, but just can live in hot places.
Hey, please let me do it.
And now I can roll my death dice.
No. Wait.
Yeah, because you have Italy all filled up.
Okay. 3, damn it. Oh well. And that's all I can do. I'm done.
Robot,
Shane?
you want to watch Paw Patrol?
Yeah.
Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What are you adding up?
What color am I?
Blue.
What happened to my thing? Oh, it's right there. So I have
How do you have-
5 DNA.
How do you have 5?
3, 4, 5. What? Do you not count?
You don't get points for cities, you get points for controlled countries.
Oh. Then I definitely cheated the last time too.
That's alright.
I don't even control it. So what is it, like 3 then?
Yeah, you get 1 by default, and you currently control 2 countries.
Maybe I didn't cheat then last time.
I think you'd have a lot more right now if you had cheated, because you only played a cost 5 card.
Choose a country. It's all a bunch of odd places. Do that. I'm gonna take Iraq. And so I automatically put 1 token on it.
Yep. And then you can play your evolution cards.
Pardon? Yeah, play 1 DNA per trade card. Doing evolution.
Friggin'
You know what?
JC made a comment like, I don't even know when, a while ago, that said, would you say it's been a while? And now I have that song stuck in my head.
Backstreet Boys are like the cis of the world. Where'd that go?
Okay.
Did you say the Sith of the world?
Cis.
No, Jar Jar is the Sith of the world.
Alright. So then I have infection +1. So now I get 1, 2, 3, 4,
3.
5.
You get 3.
Is it all? It's just 3. Those 3.
It's just
Right,
the
okay.
any traits you have that say infectivity.
3. So let's go. We'll spread there. We'll spread there. You know what? Fuck it. Let's spread there as well. So now that means lethal.
Yep, so now you have the chance of killing Iraq with your cyst disease.
Okay.
You
So I
roll
roll
1.
this.
Yep.
And I just have to roll. What do I have to roll to actually kill it?
Equal to or less than your lethality, which is currently 1.
No.
So
Okay.
roll a 1.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Okay, so when a country dies, all players score 1 DNA point per token in the country. So Shane gets 4 DNA points. Players in the country draw an event card, unless they have 3 already. Event cards are down here. Return tokens to players, and whoever killed the country keeps the card. Here, I'll lock the card so you can grab your tokens off of it.
Okay.
And since someone's taking a card, I'll tell you right now, at the end of the game, whoever has the most tokens still on the board gets 4 points. Whoever has the most countries killed per continent gets 6 points. And whoever killed the country with the most cities in it gets 7 points. So
Sorry, what was the 7.1?
whoever killed the country with the most cities in it. So like South Korea has 5 cities. I think one of them has 6.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Japan has 6. So whoever kills Japan's going to get 7 points.
Oh, okay.
I think there's a country with 8, maybe, or 9.
I do feel like there's one that has more than the 6 in the two rows of 3. You might be right about that. I think maybe New York has 7.
Only one way to find out.
But yeah, anyway, that's Shane's turn.
My turn?
Yep.
Okay, so I have 4.
What happens to that event thing? Let's
You-
use that right now, sorry.
I believe you keep it till you want to play it.
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Okay, I do. Okay, how do I... Is that discarded? I don't know. Discard.
What's up?
I need to discard that country card. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then how do I get 5 cards again?
Put your mouse over the deck of trait cards and just press 5 on the keyboard.
But how do I get rid of the 3 in my hand?
Oh, I'll take them. You can just box select them and drag them out.
Oh, do I need to click first and then 5?
No, just
Nope.
It's smart enough to know that your mouse is over a deck of cards. But there might be delays. So don't do it twice.
I've done it like 6 times, but I was using my number pad, so it might not.
Oh, maybe that doesn't
Oh, I
work.
might not like number pad.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I got it. Okay. That was that. Now evolution. 5 points. And I can only do 1 each time.
You can only add 1 new card. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna add hallucinations. 2. Okay, I'm gonna go 1.
Lore is extremely infectious.
Yeah. 2.
Headaches, coughing, and hallucinations. Jeez, that's a horrible disease right there.
This one. Okay. So how do you know which country you control?
You have the majority in it.
Okay, so what about Japan where we have equal?
I believe if you're tied, you both fully control it.
Okay, I'm just wondering
But
if
if-
I roll for death for that one.
Yeah, you will roll to kill that one. If you do kill it, you'll each get 3 points, and you'll keep the card because you're the one that killed them. But if you don't kill it and Shane kills them, you'll get 3 points each, and Shane will get the card.
Right. Okay, so I need to do 3 death rolls. Okay, so I'm gonna roll for. So I can't see what the cities are called. I'm gonna roll for Philippines first.
Okay.
I need to roll a 1, so it's
Yeah.
likely to happen.
It's,
This is Japan. And what other the other one I can't see.
Bolivia.
Killed.
Kill Bolivia. So you get three DNA points. I'll give them to you. 1, 2, 3. You get your tokens back.
Did I drag them individually?
You can box select them, or if you if you pick one up and then hover over another one and right click, you'll pick up more things.
Ugh, okay. So getting used to the controls of these. I keep hitting right click instead of middle click. I have a trackball with just 4 buttons, so I'm not even. Okay, and then right click to get another one? No, that just swapped it.
You have to keep holding left click.
Yeah, and then right click. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, both.
Okay.
And then you claim this card. Oh,
move my... I'm zoomed in too far.
She also gets an event card.
What's that?
Does she
And then
also
I
get
take
an
an
event
event
card?
card.
You get event card, yes.
Okay.
Do you know how to move the camera, Laura? Or are you just zooming in and out?
I'm just zooming in and out.
Because WASD moves the camera around, and if you hold right click and
Oh.
move the mouse, it spins the camera.
Well, yeah, I've been spinning it and
Okay.
stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, of course. Keyboard makes sense.
Yeah. For some reason,
Lot
the
easier
arrow
to
keys just spin and tilt the camera. I feel like they should move the
Well,
camera.
still fine though.
Okay, so you're done because you just killed a country. So I have 2 countries. That's 3 points. I will take Iceland because I am cold resistant. I've got.
Also, it
3
looks like you can only
points.
use the airplanes or harbors if you have that on your card.
You know what? You're
On
absolutely
your,
right. I forgot about air transmission.
evolutions. Yeah.
I don't know if anyone actually did that yet, but I guess we will stop doing it until someone actually gets air transmission.
I don't think anybody's used it yet, but
I know I haven't. But yeah, and the water one you can only use with if you're. There's one for water. I now realize. So you're not actually connected to harbors, which I know you. I'm pretty sure you did.
I didn't use it. No.
You didn't use the
I
harbor?
thought I cheated, but I didn't. So
Okay.
I had infected Iraq by just pulling the card, so I didn't spread it from Japan.
Right. Okay. I'm actually going to pay 2 DNA points to gain air transmission. So now I am airborne. My infectivity is still only 2. I will go spread into France with both my things and force Jason to roll to kill it, because then I'll get an event card if it does.
We both get an event card?
Yeah. I don't... Oh, I have New Zealand to kill. And I did. I get 3 DNA points. 2, 3. And there we go. My turn's done.
Okay.
Oh,
get
I get an event card.
I get 3 DNA points. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to take Iran.
Oh, Liz is in chat. Sorry I missed that, Liz. She might not be in chat now, but she was.
And I automatically put a token on Iran.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And does it take away from my normal infectivity, or do I still have my regular amounts?
Infectivity is irrelevant. It doesn't affect it. So you still have your 2
Is there a
infected.
limited number of tokens? Sorry.
What's that?
Is there a limited number of tokens? Like it looks like I have 4 left. It's
Yes.
like 60. Okay.
There is a limited number, yes.
1, 2.
Liz just got here. Well, thanks for showing up.
All right.
Here, I'll even let you see my face when I say that. Thanks for showing up. Thanks. You're a
Alright,
doofus.
I'm gonna roll now to. I'm gonna roll for France first. Nope. Next is Italy. Yeah, Italy's gone.
Sure is.
1, 2, 3, 4 points for Jason.
And I get an event card. When can I use the event card?
Whenever it seems relevant. It might say specifically, like, at the start of your turn, end of your turn, someone else's turn.
Alright. Well, I'm done now.
If you can't tell by what's going on, Liz, this is a game where we're making our own diseases that are infecting the whole world. Mine currently gives respiratory failure and travels by air and infects cold cities. Laura's gives you headaches, coughing, and hallucinations. Shane's is heat resistant and gives cysts. And young
What'd you
Jason
say?
has ulcers and insomnia. What'd you say?
You don't need to keep writing while you take Darwin Rock or something.
What did you say about
Russ.
um
The Darwin's not
people that
Yeah, well, I think just
Share the same
maybe
island?
Yep.
are the same country?
Not the end of the world.
Who
I say
controls it?
you're both in control.
Yeah.
But whoever rolls and kills it keeps the card.
Yeah, but I'm counting DNA. So do I control?
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I believe you still control that. Here, let me see. If there's a tie, all players who have the most tokens control it. Yes. So you count as controlling that one. So you have. We share. Or you you actually share both Venezuela
Yeah.
and Japan with Laura. So you have 2 countries.
Sorry. How does the tiebreaker rule?
You just both control it.
We just both control it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I only have 3. I have 3 DNA.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, I didn't do my freaking country either.
Oh.
I guess I gotta do the country.
I changed the point markers so they no longer snap to the tracks. You can set them aside to move your own marker, or they can sit side by side.
Do that. I'm gonna take Kenya. Just one. Start. Okay. Place that. I have 7. Okay. I'm not gonna spend. I'm not gonna evolve right now. Count my infection, which is still at 3.
If you're gonna, oh no, sorry, you skipped your evolve, not infection. You don't want to get on my South Africa?
Well, if I just get rid of it, I won't be able to evolve. I won't be able to send any more there.
No, I mean here. I'm orange.
Oh, right. I can actually move over because it's not required by. Oh, yours requires plane to go there
No.
though.
We're in the same in the same continent. You can freely move there.
Oh, okay.
The plane means it's connected to other cities with planes if you have airborne.
I see. I see.
I don't think we named our diseases when we played at the church, Jason.
I always ran around a few names. I don't remember which one stuck.
Jesus killers. All right. Death. So I guess Japan potentially dies if I roll a 1. It was a 2.
It was a 2, yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm done.
Okay. Which country? I have 3. Actually, 4. Okay. Country card. Oh. Get to put the thing on there.
I don't know why I said New York had 7. It's countries, not cities. But I was right about it being America.
Okay, next is ocean. So, have 10. 2. I'm going to have a fever. Is that right? I can play that on top of.
Yeah. Technically, the rule is you can get rid of any trait card you already have at any point in your turn. So you wouldn't technically cover it. You'd get rid of it, and then you have a free spot to put it in.
Oh, okay.
So your coughing turns into fevers.
I mean, I guess I could have put it over top of the outbreak one.
Yeah, you could.
I think I might do that.
Want to keep coughing?
Yeah. Okay. Evolution and then infection. Okay, so 4, 5.
You only have 3 tokens, though.
Oh, wait. Oh, do I? Yeah, okay, that's fine. So I can only play 3 then, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. Come on, let me
I mean,
pick it
you
up.
got 3 countries to roll to kill, so you could potentially get some back.
Yeah.
You're still rolling 2s, though.
Come on. Can I pick up 2 from here?
Yep.
I don't know if that worked. I don't think it did.
No, it didn't work, but it should have.
Okay, well there's my 3. And then just death. Death rolls. Okay.
Mhm.
Let me rotate so I can read what this is for the countries. I think it's cities because pandemic. So I keep saying cities.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll for Philippines. And now I'm rolling a 2 or less.
Yep.
That's a 3. For South Korea. Okay, South Korea's dead.
Okay. So you get 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jason gets 1 point. You both get an event card. I'll put it in your hand. Oh.
Oh.
I'll get Jason his token back.
I'm gonna get this card.
I locked it, sorry. You can take it.
And an event card.
I gave you an event card already.
Yeah, no, I was just reading it.
Well,
Because I still have...
Oh, you still had one already. Yep, that's right. Sorry. I thought you took another one.
No. Okay, I'm gonna use my event card, which is a lethal boost. It's gonna give me +3 to my lethality for my roll to kill Japan. So I just
Okay.
really want to kill Japan, apparently. So where do I play that card? I guess I do it down here.
Yeah, the discard down there.
Okay, so now I'm trying to roll a 5 or less. Or 5 or more. 5 or less.
Less. Seems pretty likely.
I'm gonna be so upset. Okay. So
Okay, so 3 points for you. 1, 2, 3. 3 points for Shane. 1, 2, 3. You get another event card. There you go. Shane gets an event card because he doesn't have 3 yet. Shane gets his tokens back. And Laura gets a card.
Okay, and then I still have another roll for Venezuela, which is just going to be 2.
Yep.
3. Okay. I have another thing. Let me just read my event card. No. Okay, that's the end of my turn, I guess.
Yep. At the start of my turn, I'm playing an event card. It's Summer Vacation.
Sounds nice.
So I get to...
Open those beaches.
yeah. So 2 people from South Africa went on vacation to Kenya. I basically get to ignore the fact that it has a heat climate.
Nice.
And that gives me another DNA point because now we both control Kenya. So I have 1, 2, Iceland is 3, 4 DNA points. For countries, I will take Sweden. Oh, I just realized that the game is going to take longer than it's supposed to. Hang on 1 second.
Why?
Hang on, maybe it won't in a 4-player game. There are
Trump 20 is a slow killer.
49 country cards. Okay, because you're supposed to take out certain number of cards for player counts. So, what's that split into? Split into 2, 14, 15, 16, 17. There you go. Go up there. We're supposed to start with only 32 country cards in a 4-player game, but I had all of them in there. So I just took some out of the deck. It's fine now. How many points do I have? I have 8. I'm going to spend 5 and gain heat resistance as well as cold resistance. Now I can actually spread in Kenya. Haha. My infectivity is still only 2. So I'm going to take over Kenya and also spread into America by plane.
Artemis, what are you doing here?
Okay, and then death roll. I get to roll for Kenya. I'm rolling a 2, and I did it.
Hey. Oh, you watching?
I get 3 points. Shane gets 2 points. I get an event card. Shane gets an event card. One, 2, 3 tokens back for me. Shane gets his tokens back. And... oh, I thought I had 2 countries to kill. I only had 1. My turn is over.
Turkey. Do I still place a cube there even though I don't have heat resistance?
That's what I looked up. It says if you take a card, if you decide if you want to place it on the board or discard it. If you choose to place it, you put the country card on the board.
If it makes it easier, I was gonna play heat resistance.
You know what? We have not been playing that accurately. You don't actually automatically infect new countries you put on the board. It's just to fill the board in.
Oh. Oops. Well, so
That's
it's gonna
why
go
we're-
faster than we.
That's why we're running out of tokens. We're infecting way faster.
Alright. I'm going to play. Oh, first I got. I'll do that afterwards. So I gain 3 points. Yeah.
Well, are we gonna stop doing that now, or are we just gonna keep playing that way?
Let's keep playing that way. But he isn't heat resistant, so we can't put a cube there.
Yeah.
Fine then.
I thought it would just be like discarded.
Well, that's what I did. I discarded one because I couldn't place a cube there. So I don't know. I mean, it's not going to affect that much this late in the game. There's only like a dozen turns left. Like three turns each left.
Okay. And now I'm going to roll to kill.
Yeah, I need to get my kids in bed at some.
I understand.
France. I'm going to roll.
Try and kill France.
Yeah.
You did not.
I'm going to play Lethal Relapse. If you fail to kill a country, reroll the death die for that country, add +1 to your lethality.
Okay. Nope.
You win this time, Fran.
Shane's turn.
All right.
You only control one country currently.
I see that.
I mean, you're up to... That means you're up to 14 DNA points, so you're not hurting for points.
Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna play this before I take my turn. Where does this go? Event. Start of
Choose
the
one
turn.
climate.
Choose one climate suitable two tokens in that country.
Climate suitable country.
Yep.
So a country you could normally infect. Okay.
Then I
So you
can
get
add
one extra.
one more.
Oh, the score markers are little double helixes.
I'm gonna do New Europe.
That must be South Norway.
Why? Is there already a Norway on here?
No, I'm just saying it's south of Sweden and next to
Oh.
France. South Norway.
So I'm gonna do, what am I at here? 15. It's 4. I'm gonna put on whatever these things are.
Bubos,
Bubos.
waterborne,
That's
and cold
waterborne
resistance.
and
Wow,
cold resistant.
you can almost go everywhere now.
So I'm gonna go.
A bubo is a swollen, inflamed lymph node in the armpit or groin. There you go.
So if I want to do the infection, so I have 3. I still only have 3 infection, right?
Yep.
So then I can put this where? Yes. Anywhere, because I have both waterborne and cold resistant, so I can go
No.
like here.
You're not connected to anything. You can't put anything. Oh, you can. The only place you can put cubes right now is North America,
Why?
because your South American Venezuela isn't connected to anything by land, water, or sea or air. South Africa isn't connected to anything except by plane, which is
Yes.
and the only plane country is North America.
Oh, I see. It has to be connected
So
by
the
plane
only
to
way you can
plane.
spread is
Okay.
by plane currently to North America.
I see. Well, I guess I'm just going to North America.
Now,
So now I'm going
you're
to.
cold resistant. So I just want to point out, as soon as you put one token into North America, you also have access to anything with a harbor. Basically, whenever you add a
okay.
cube, you reevaluate what you're connected to. So you're also connected to Norway and Iceland
I see. Okay.
by boat. Actually, once you move into Norway, you're connected to even Turkey, because now you're in the continent.
God, he's everywhere.
Then I'm going to do that.
He is pretty much everywhere. There's a little bit of Shane in everyone.
Alright, so I'm going to do
Ew.
that. Death is only. And death is
You mean
in
Backstreet Boys.
places. So I'm going to try and roll for. What is that? Whatever that country is.
Which one? South Africa?
Yep. And now for nowhere. Oh, now
You
for.
killed South Africa. You only have to roll 2.
No, my death. My lethality is 1.
Oh, I was looking at Jason's. Yeah, okay, never mind. Carry on.
done.
Okay.
Okay. I have a card at the start of your turn. Choose up to 2 countries that you infect. Remove 1 token from each country. Does it have to be my token that I remove?
No. You'd want to remove someone else's so that you
Well, that's what I was
have the
thinking.
majority.
Well, I was thinking earlier, like, well, that's why I was asking if there was limited.
Yeah, or if
tokens.
you want tokens
Maybe
back.
you want to take some of mine back.
Yeah. You could
okay,
do
so-
take so many tokens back. Usually it would be to get somebody else out of your country.
Can I just like hand it back to them here?
Mhm.
It's on your board. I'm not trying to like personally attack you, but you're the only one in the same countries as me.
You're kicking the Backstreet Boys out of the countries.
Yeah. And then okay. Sorry. Yeah. Remember, rotate. Okay, 1 DNA point for each control. So that's 1, 2, 3. That didn't. Choose a country. Olivia.
The flavor text on that card Laura just played says, for unknown reasons, the infection rate
Yeah.
appears to have slowed. Governments claim credit for their handling of the outbreak.
Divine intervention.
Mm-hmm. I believe they have flavor text on them.
Yeah, they all do at the bottom. It's just
Yeah.
really small. Okay, evolution. I have 18. I'm gonna spend 12. And I'm to skin lesions instead of coughing.
Hmm.
So this is gonna increase my infectivity. Okay, and then
Now,
2.
I still want to point out, you currently only have 6 tokens, and your
I know.
infectivity is currently 7.
Well, there's also like only like
Oh, sorry,
I
it's
can't
6.
actually go anywhere else.
No, I realize
So
that. It's
that
just
doesn't happen.
the game is kind of subtly designed to encourage you to have infectivity early on and then mutate into like lethal.
Yeah. Well, if I had lethal, I would be going for it.
Yeah.
I'm just playing the cards I have.
I have one that gives +2 lethality. I just can't afford it.
Yeah. I know. I debated like if I should just like discard a country to get it, but yeah, I think it's definitely affecting the game that we're adding our tokens right away. Because like I had to add a country, or I don't really do anything this round. Anyway, how many tokens? I have 6. I mean, I can play all 6 of my things. There's just not 6 spaces that I can. Here.
Did you take country cards? Oh yeah, okay.
I did.
I noticed there was one missing down there.
2. There we go. 2 this time. That almost worked. Okay, so that's. I still have 2 more, but I can't go to Asia. Thing there.
Yeah, because you're not heat or cold resistant.
No, I
You
have
can't
nothing
travel
but
by anything. Yeah, okay.
super infectious with my
Yeah,
hallucination.
if we've been playing accurately, you would be really isolated without having the ability to travel by
Yeah.
any means.
Well, but I would have played differently. Like I did have an airborne one at one point.
Hmm.
Yeah,
If it already
I
seems
think
like
I
you can
would've-
get everywhere, it's less important to evolve, I guess.
yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna do my death roll.
Yeah.
So I've got for the Philippines,
Mhm.
and I'm rolling a 2 or
Yep. There you
Philippines
go.
is dead.
1 point for me and 4 points for you. And you get an event card, and I get an event card. Okay.
Hang on.
Next country.
I can't do that. Okay, my next country is nope. Venezuela.
Close.
And USA. Okay. That's it.
I hate that it's like it's North America, but it says USA.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a Canada.
Well, I mean, it means USA. I would assume that there's.
Well,
soon.
yeah, I realize that because it has to show Alaska. Okay. Why do my cards keep getting flipped? Okay, I'm playing DNA Flow. I get 4 more DNA points. And I'm going to play... not that one because it won't actually work. I control 2 countries plus my base one. 1, 2, 3. Country card, I will take Mexico. My infectivity is still 2. Oh, I gotta evolve. Spending all but 1 of my DNA points to evolve to have... tumors instead of airborne. Now I'm very lethal. I just don't control
This is the
anything I
worst
can
game
kill.
to play right now. And the best.
Effectivity is 2, so I'm going to finish off Iceland. Toss a cube into Sweden. Yeah, that works. And for my lethal roll, I only get to roll for Iceland. I have killed Iceland. Get card, get 2 points. Event card. Well. Ooh, India has 8 cities. Okay, sorry, I'm done.
And I control 4 countries. Yes.
Did you evolve?
What do you mean? Oh. I'm going to spend 2 for blindness.
2 for blindness. Alright.
You ready to put me back? Yeah, okay.
Yep.
going to roll for death.
Okay. Where are you going first?
France. So I got 3 lethality. Okay. Next is Turkey. Okay, that was a horrible roll.
Well, do this. Drag your cursor over to select it. So you're not actually
Okay.
holding it, and then just mash R.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I can do.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh wait, I forgot that. Oh wow.
Shane?
Oh, sorry. Okay. So I guess I could just control in 2. So 3. Country. I'm just gonna take one of these. Oops, I took them all. Yeah, I'll just do this one. Alright, what do I have? Nothing. Okay, so I'm just gonna go into kill mode. So still 1. So we'll go for whatever this one is, South Africa. South Africa's dead.
Oh, it finally paid off. I've been there since the beginning. 2 points for
Get an
me,
event.
3 points for you. You each get an event card.
Okay,
And Norway?
then Norway. Nothing. Alright. That is the end of my turn. I'm going to play Genetic Surge. So I'm a genetic freak. And drain 3 more traits. Sorry, 4 more traits. 6 is the max, right?
For trade cards?
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a maximum.
Okay.
Because normally you just discard a country card, you get 5 more.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think there's a hand limit, but if you discarded a card, you wouldn't get back 6 cards, you get back 5 cards.
Okay.
Done?
I'm gonna play this as well, Bombed City, and I've removed 3 tokens from a country. You know what? Who's purple?
Laura.
Laura. 1, 2, 3.
Wait, what's happening?
Shane
I'm,
bombed your cities in North
I
America.
bombed USA.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. Alright, I'm done.
What's Laura control? 3 countries still.
Yep. I'm gonna do this immune reaction. At the
Okay.
start of your turn, choose one country that you affect, remove up to 2 tokens from the country. So I'm gonna remove you guys from the...
You want to remove us from North America?
Yeah.
Rude.
I know. Okay, so... One DNA point for each. Sorry, I'm like terrible at rules. I need to read that. So 1, 3, 4. Yes, I can count. That much I can do. Okay, next is country card. I'm just gonna discard one. Do I look at it first, or do I just discard?
I mean, you can look at it, but if you're going to discard, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I
You
just
took 'em
want
all.
to discard it. Oh,
You discarded Peru. There you go.
okay. And then, so I drop these 2 cards in my hand?
Yep.
Just don't take my event card. What do I do? Traits?
Yep.
5.
5.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, and then next is evolution. How many points do I have? 15. Give me a sec to see my card. Okay, I'm going to use 13. And I'm going to switch headaches for a coma.
That's a pretty bad headache.
I know. Well, they aren't headaches anymore. They're just, I like hallucinations. Thematically, I like it. I'm keeping that instead of headaches. Okay, so infection is 1, 2, 3, 4. But I probably can't go. I can. Okay, hang on, I gotta rotate the screen again. It's hard playing on the end when I have to, like. I guess I could use your board to read the rules. Okay.
To what? Oh, to read the sidebar?
Just to read my, like, the turn summary.
I feel like I've failed you, Laura. If you mouse over anything and hold Alt, it makes that thing fill the screen no matter which way you're facing.
Oh. Wait. No, that's not doing it. But it is doing a little pop-up.
Yeah, it should. I mean, you might have to scroll your mouse to make it zoom in, but whatever you mouse over and you hold Alt, it'll magnify it.
Did I get 2 over here, or is that still just 1?
That's 1.
Okay, I got 5 of them. 2. Sorry, I'm trying not to take forever. Hey, I can fill it up.
Yep.
This is my country. Oh, that didn't work.
I don't know why that didn't work. There you go.
Okay. And then that's an infection, so just death.
Mm-hmm.
And my lethality is now 4.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm rolling for Libya.
Okay.
Oh man.
What?
Roll
Your lethality is 4.
for... What? Oh yeah, or less. My brain does not work anymore. I have severe mob. It's a real thing. Just come on. Did not work. Okay, did you give me? You didn't. You did points.
I gave you Libya.
And
I
I
give you
get,
points, yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
and I get an
event card. There you go.
Hi, baby. What's up? Just a minute.
I definitely think when me and Jason played this, the board got way more full of cards, and I'm pretty sure it's because we weren't infecting automatically.
Yeah. Okay, I'm rolling for Venezuela.
Okay.
They're
Nope.
fine. Rolling for the USA. Super dead.
Very dead. 7 points. Do you want me
I
to
don't know how Trump 20
grab them
feels
for you?
about this.
Oh, you can do those too? That would be easier. Yeah.
There you go.
And then I get another event?
Yep.
Okay. I need to learn the keyboard stuff. Okay, let me zoom in on these cards so I can... So how do you, no, I can't.
You don't have to click on it. Just put your mouse over it and hold Alt.
Oh, Alt.
What'd I say?
Oh! I didn't hear the Alt part. I thought you just said and hold.
Oh.
Click and hold. That's... So hang on, let me... Can I do that? I'm gonna do this execute infected. At the end of your turn, if you killed any countries, choose up to 4 countries, 1 token from each country. I don't know if it's gonna do anything in my favor, but I'm just gonna pick a card. Because I have 3 and then I don't get...
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because I can only go here anyway.
Yep.
I'll pick you out of here as well. And what? How many did it say? 2?
4.
4 different countries.
Okay.
Up to 4.
I'm gonna take this one out. 2. That's 3. Sure. Okay.
Okay.
And my turn. I don't know if that did anything, but might have.
I'm going to play Pilgrimage. Choose a neutral climate country. Move 2 tokens from anywhere onto it. Move that guy there. And... this guy. Then I will also play Winter Vacation. I get to put 2 tokens in a cold country regardless of where I can and can't go. Is that 1 country? 1 cold country. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, okay. I have 2 countries I control. It's 3 points. Country card, I'll take Greenland. Card evolution. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of Greenland instead. I only have one trait card. There we go. Infection is still only 2. I'll go there. I'll go there. And death. So we'll roll for Sweden. My lethality is 4. I've killed Sweden. I get an event card. I'll roll for France. Jason, I've killed France for you. You're welcome.
I've been trying to kill France for how many turns?
2, 3. 2, 3. Event card for Jason. Did you give yourself 2 points there?
I did.
Okay. And I don't roll for anyone else. Let me just check my cards. Just for fun, I'm going to play Nuclear Strike. Because I killed a country, I can choose a single country. At the end of my next turn, if that country is still alive, it gets discarded and no points are awarded. I'm going to pick Turkey.
What do you have against me?
Nothing, but you better kill Turkey right now.
Alright, I'm going to discard Indonesia because I need more cards.
Get DNA
Well,
points first.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1 second.
So you're discarding Indonesia?
Yeah.
Okay.
Discarding. I'm gonna spend 11 points. How much am I at? Gotta really zoom in. 17. Down to 6. To upgrade my gastric ulceration
Hey everybody.
into
I just want you to know that I'm
internal
not trying to
hemorrhaging.
be a jerk to Jason, but the fact that I got these cards means I'm going to use them.
I'll be back in a minute.
He's going to try and roll a kill this city. I'm going to play this so he doesn't, which means that it won't be dead by my next turn, and then Nuclear Strike will remove his tokens and he will lose the ability to get 5 points. Just a heads up.
Trying to look at my board, but my hand's in my way. So I get 4 infectivity. So I'm rolling to kill Turkey. Next is Iran.
You ran
Come
so
on.
far away.
Well, that's all I can do.
All right, what's Shane doing? Besides getting 2 DNA points.
Alright, so did you give me 2 points? So 12. Oh wait, no, I was going to do this. Temporary mutation. Start my turn. Temporary revolve a trait card without playing DNA. So I'm going to actually going to use. Outbreak is if you kill a city and it moves over to the next city, right?
No, Outbreak, instead of doing your normal infection, you get to put one of your tokens on any city, anywhere, no matter what. Even if you couldn't normally. But you have to skip your infection phase to do it.
I'm back.
Okay.
Realistically, right now, you could cover your... Oh wait, no, that's the start of your turn, isn't it? You haven't got your DNA points yet.
No.
Yeah, I cover the Outbreak one without even questioning it, because I'm never going to use it.
Yeah.
It's helpful if you get stuck somewhere. Which technically you were at one point, and that would have been useful.
What do we have here?
Also, Laura, when you left earlier, I saw a Steam pop up saying you're playing House Flipper.
I did. I hope you appreciate that I am playing this now instead of House Flipper, because I am very deep into it at this point.
5 effectively. So evolution.
It's so good.
And then, what's that, 12?
I am playing Animal Crossing, though, when it's not my turn. I'm paying
Hmm.
attention, but...
I wouldn't be surprised if Shane's playing Animal Crossing when it's not his turn.
I just gotta check in. I haven't
Yep.
checked in today, so I gotta do my dailies.
Should I want to?
Did you get DNA points yet, Shane?
Yeah.
Your 2 points.
I don't know what I do in evolution. I'm at 12. I don't fucking know what I want to do in this game anymore. I don't know. I'll just do it. I'll skip evolution. I don't know if I do that. I'll just get rid of that. 12. I don't know where I put this. I put it over there. Like now I'm back down to 0. Who cares? I'm not gonna win anyways.
I mean, Laura has killed 6 countries, so she's probably going to win a few bonuses.
And I can't kill one.
Yeah, but I'm about to run out, though. I've got, like, 1 country and I can't go anywhere else.
True.
Whoa! Oh. What are you doing? What are you doing? Troublemaker. This?
Alright. Let's go to kill. So I'm gonna try to kill Norway, I guess.
I want to point out that if we ran out of country cards right now, the game would end on my turn because I can't go anywhere. I have no moves. What's your lethal?
I killed,
2?
killed Norway.
Oh, there
Yep.
you go. 2 points for you, 1 point for me.
Wait, did you say the game ends if you can't go anywhere?
So once we run out of, sorry, I had it locked. Once we run out of country cards down here in the display, we go into sudden death. And in sudden death, the game either ends when any one player doesn't have any tokens on the board because they've been wiped out, or if one player has no valid moves, they can't put tokens anywhere. So because I only have 1 token in Iran, and I can't move anywhere, on my turn the game would end.
Okay.
All right,
But
I'm
what?
done.
How much do we have left of this game? Is it getting close to?
There's only 4 country cards left. So whose turn is it right
okay.
now? It's gonna be your turn. So the game
Yeah.
could end on my next turn. Not this turn, but the next turn after it.
Okay.
Or the game is likely to end after your next turn.
Okay.
Shane done?
Laura. I'm done. It's your turn, Laura.
Okay. But I just dug up 1,000 bells. Okay. So I only get 2 DNA this turn.
Yep.
And then I entry card. Which I'm gonna take this because heat resistance or anything. What was that saying? Okay, and then evolution. Don't think it really matters. I guess I will switch.
Yeah.
Oh, right, because you get points for the cards. That...
Yeah, you get
Okay,
them
so
back
I'm
at the
gonna
end.
do 10. Yeah, so I'm gonna do 10 points top. Well, I only have 1 more turn after this, right?
In theory.
I'm just gonna put 1 on top here. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on top of here. Then I'm airborne. Amazing. Okay, next is I need to use my points first. 12. 2. Activity is 1, 2, 5, 6, which I think fills up both of my cards. Wait, can I just like skip ahead and do my death rolls?
Because you're going to fill up those 2 countries? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, just so that if they do die, I don't have to bring back. Okay, so I'm going to roll for Venezuela.
Okay.
And I'm rolling 1, 2, 3.
4.
Yeah, so Venezuela's dead.
So you get 4 points for that.
Yep. Okay. I was going to try that.
Okay,
And I
and
get an
then...
event card for that? Can I get the event card first in case?
Oh, sorry, yep.
Sorry, I realized I could do that. And... Okay, and then I'm gonna roll. Also dead.
So that
that's
is
6.
6 points.
2. Hold on.
Well, I'm glad I didn't move all those tokens.
There you go.
And then... Yeah, I don't have anybody on the board, so... Okay. That's done.
Okay, I get a single DNA point.
I've killed 8 countries.
Put that out here. For my country. I'll evolve just to get some more points. Well, I guess it's not more points. I'm gonna get spend 13 to evolve diarrhea, which increases my infectivity to 3. So I'll go
Gross.
1, 2. I can't go anywhere else. I'm not connected to anything else. So I'll roll for Papua New Guinea. They are dead.
Wait, is there anything like, because my infection is like wiped out right now? Like I have none on the board? That doesn't matter?
Because we're not in sudden death yet, no, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I get an event card. And this card is gone because it got nuclear striked. Sorry, Jason. Oops. Why is things locked? I think that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Turn.
Gonna spend 4.
Okay, so on Shane's turn, he's going to either take or discard Kazakhstan, and the game will immediately enter sudden death, which means the game will end at the end of Shane's turn because Laura has no tokens.
Okay.
So this is the end of the game. Jason's turn, then Shane's turn.
And I'm going to roll to try to kill a country.
Spain, yeah.
Why not? Iran.
Far away.
India? Oh no, Iran, yeah.
Then India. Oh, finally. I killed something.
Yeah, that's worth a lot of points to you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And I'm pretty sure it's the biggest city anyone's killed. That's worth 7 points for you. 2
Yeah,
points
that
for
makes
Shane.
me sad. I was hoping to get that one. not that country, but like I had the USA. So I
How
was
many did
hoping that
USA have?
bonus.
7?
7.
And I get a card.
Oh, Shane gets an event card too. Here you go. And Shane's turn.
Alright. Is it just 2?
Since your turn's not going to happen, Laura, do you want to pull your killed countries out and separate them into continents so we can see how many continents you won? You should use the space behind your board.
Okay.
I'm going to play Bird Migration. When another player places a country card, I can place 1 token in that country.
I'm not going to do any evolution. Just going to go with infections. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 for infection. Okay, so death. So we'll go Egypt first.
Oh, wow.
Sweet.
I locked the card.
So was that 5?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And an event card. There you go. I don't know how useful an event card right now is going to be.
0. Right, and Kazakhstan. No, not dead.
Nope.
Okay.
Your turn's over, so the game's over because Laura has no tokens on the board.
So, how do we score?
So Shane, pull out your cards by continent. Jason has 1 Asia and 1 Europe. I have 3 Europe, so unless someone has more than 3 Europes, I win that one.
I don't have Europe.
What do I have? I have Europe. I have 1. I have 2 Africas, 1 Europe, and 1 Asia.
Okay. So Laura only has 1 Africa, so you win Africa. So that is... Oops. Oh, first of all, whoever's the most tokens still on the board gets 4 points. That's Jason. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's 6 points per continent that you got the most of. So Shane gets 6 points for having the most Africa. I have the most Europe. That's 6 points. Who has the most North America? Laura has 1. Did you win with 1 North America? Yep.
She did.
I think that was the only card that came up there.
It's possible. South America?
I have 2.
I have none. And she only has 1 of each that he has, so that's 6 more points for Laura.
Are we supposed to be counting these points that you're telling us, or are you keeping track?
I'm moving the
he's
score. I'm moving the score marker.
Oh, okay.
We did Africa. I gave mine. I got mine for Europe. Oceania. I have 2.
I have 1.
Did we didn't do Asia, eh?
No, I have 3 Asia.
I only have 1.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I thought you each had 1 Asia. Okay. And then whoever killed the city with the country with the most cities gets 7 points. That's Jason. Okay. I feel like it's pretty clear winner here. Laura, how many points are your traits worth?
I also have the most cities dead. Do I get points for that?
The most...
like the most killed countries?
No.
Oh, okay.
Whoever has the most tokens, whoever killed the most per continent, and whoever killed the biggest or the most
Okay.
cities in one continent.
10, 20, 5, 39.
Well, according to Shane, you win the game because you have 69 points.
Yep.
Nice.
Uh,
I double win it.
26, 37 for me. 7 and 30 is only 55. Jason?
24.
1, 2, 3, 4 is 26 plus 20 is 46. Shane?
What do I have?
You have 16 right now. What are your traits
What am
worth?
I adding?
What? Your traits?
Oh, 5, 12, and 11.
17,
to-
18, 28.
That's
Yep. That's it. Pretty clear winner there.
Awesome. I'm amazing. See, it takes infecting. And also play it wrong. Infecting right off the bat, I think that made a difference.
Oh yeah, like infecting automatically was huge. If we hadn't been doing that, I would have been screwed because my infectivity was only 2 the whole game.
I would have been so screwed because I couldn't, like, I wasn't heat or airborne or cold or anything. Although I might have done that instead of. more
Yeah, if
infectivity.
you had realized you couldn't get somewhere, you would have played cards that let you get somewhere.
Yeah. Whatever. I'll take my 69 win.
I was too much about getting places and not enough about getting a lot of places. Well, thanks for playing with us. I assume you have
Yeah,
to
this was fun.
go deal with children.
Yeah, well, Darwin's asleep and Artie's, I don't know, just chilling, watching Paw Patrol. But yeah, I can't play another game.
That's fine.
But let's do it again sometime, because that was fun. Maybe a different time of day, but
Yes, I could do.
figure it out.
I got all the time in the world.
Yeah, same. Okay, I'll talk to you later.
Yep.
Assuming I can figure out how to quit the chat.
Oh, there she goes. Oh, well, that's a 3.5 hour stream. That's probably long enough. What do you guys think of the game? I mean, Jason's played it before, but
For Pandemic, it's fun. It could be big. I think it would be better if I don't know if we played it.
if we played it accurately.
better at the beginning. Yeah, because there really wasn't a lot to do and stuff like that. And, yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Now that I've actually played it, I know a bit more about what kind of strategy to take and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, like having me and Jason having played it before, like we went into it not really sure like exactly what we were doing, and someone else explained it to us, and I don't know if they explained it well or not at this point. I don't even recall, but I definitely remember like approaching it not really correctly because I wasn't really aware of like how it was going to end up. But yeah, if we played it accurately where we weren't infecting automatically and the board was like filling with countries, it would have made a lot more sense because there'd be more places to go because places wouldn't fill up as fast and there might be less of a struggle or a battle for each country. It's hard to say. If we try it one more time at some point in the future and decide that it is or isn't worth playing, then fine. Not that we don't have a lot of other things to try. Like what I say, I had like 400 items in my workshop on here, so.
You did fine, Jason.
It was the dice roll, like that was just bad luck.
Yeah, for a game that's so like here's how you control your virus, for it to come down to a dice roll so often that you have very little control over, that's painful.
Yeah.
It's like playing Mysterium for 40 minutes and then having it come to a unanimous decision that no one can agree on, and then you just lose because no one can do anything about it.
Well, in my case, I couldn't do anything about it, and you just decided to end it for me by nuking it.
I did do that. Also, I muted Discord to show, or to tell the chat that I had, like, after I played that card in the nuclear strike, and you were going to take your turn to try and, like, kill whatever country it was. I showed the chat that I had this card, where if you successfully rolled the death die, you don't successfully roll it, and you actually lose a token from that. And I was like, chat, look, I don't want to actually be a jerk to Jason, but I just happen to have this combination of cards. But then you failed to kill it anyway, so it wasn't on my hands.
If it makes you feel better, I still think you're a scumbag for it.
Yeah, well, whatever. That's like your
I gotta
opinion,
go
man.
walk the dog.
That's fine. I've had to pee for like 30 minutes. I should probably go do that.
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
Happy birthday, Jay.
Thanks.
See you later.
See ya.
See ya.
And thank you for watching my birthday stream this 19th of April. It's been a good time. Played a couple of games. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that people were here, and Liz was here, Jay was here, and Laura happened to be able to join us. That was great. And hopefully we'll do it again in the near future. It's too bad that my wife couldn't get in here. It's her birthday on Wednesday. That would have been nice to have her play something with us, but we also have a 5-week-old baby, so someone's got to take care of the little munchkin. Until we see you next time, make sure you follow Zero Bad Ideas on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, zerobadideas.com, and if you feel so inclined, there is a patreon.com/zerobadideas. No pressure. Might want to take a look at it. There's not a whole lot to look at yet, but I'm trying to work on it. And in the meantime, we'll see you later. Oh, I mean, because Jay was here and Shane was here, go to nopainNoGame.ca to see their YouTube channel where they play video games and punish the loser with usually funny and sometimes gross punishments. They're doing live streams on Fridays and sometimes Tuesdays if the technical details actually work out. But it's a good time too. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.